We can't hear you.
Oh. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. Good text-to-speech. All right, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. See, this is how you can tell it's my first stream day again. What the heck? I had to press a button on OBS. It was muted for some reason. Okay. Won't happen again. Okay, I'll keep the intro as short as I can. First, I'll do the fun fact, because that is a fun fact. On this day, 2018, thank you for the text-to-speech. That was a goated text-to-speech. Thank you so much, Stern. On this day, 2018, Hollywood's first full Asian cast movie called Crazy Rich Asians was released. So that's I'm not always a big fan of stuff like this, of fun facts like this. It usually has some sort of a racism implication. It has some sort of a, we'll call it victimhood implication. And I don't enjoy that too much. At the same time, I'm a nurse, and in my line of work, when people are really ill or dying or something like that, it's very rare for people to be racist. So it does happen, but it's extremely rare, which is why I have a very optimistic view on human beings. But so I have to accept that I'm assuming not everyone has that luxury, and so then things like this are pretty good. So fun fact, 2018 first full Asian cast in Hollywood. Also, happy birthday, Miss Charlize Theron. She turns 50. She does a bunch of movies. I actually watched The Old Guard 2 2 days ago with my girlfriend on Netflix. Wasn't the greatest movie, but Old Guard 1 was really good. It's an action movie. The question of the day, how do you break mental loops? The way I break mental loops, and I have to define it, a mental loop I think is something negative. I think it's where you find yourself caught in a thought that you don't really have proof for, but you can't find yourself breaking out of it. And so you're just in a situation where you're being controlled by your mind. Let's put it like that. I'm gonna define that as a mental loop. And the answer for me, how I break that, is I just remind myself that I can break from it. It's just a voice in my head. It's just, an insecurity. It's something that my brain is convincing me of. And I can do a bunch of stuff. And if it's really hard to break, I'll go for a walk. I'll read a book. I'll do something else. I just usually, at this point in my life, I'm very glad that I can say, if I just remind myself, hey, it's just a voice in your head, man, then it leaves, right? It's just gone. And so it's really kind of weird because you have to talk to yourself, if you will, which makes you feel really weird, to be fair, but it does work. So we'll see how you guys answer the question of the day. As always, guys, Dune Awakening. I say as always, I might be, I'm considering adding another Baldur's Gate 3 day in, just because there's a couple guys that really enjoyed it, and some of you guys did as well. And so I'm thinking maybe I can squeeze one in here or there. But for now, I'm having a lot of fun with Dune still, so that hasn't changed. Today we're questing, and if you guys are interested in joining, you are more than welcome to. I play on the Orion server. It's a European server, so I apologize for those of you that get ping issues. And I'm playing on Sietch Umbu. So if you have the game, feel free to join. More than welcome to. Plenty of spots. I will also admit I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, a little bit fluish. So maybe if I get too tired, I'll end the stream a bit early today. But I'm going to do my best to just go the full stream length, as always. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the goated text-to-speech turn. Much appreciated. I appreciate you so much, but alright, let's get in there. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, I unmuted on Discord. I need to watch out with that sprint. I forget I can sprint really far now. Alright, let's see. Shout outs to James, Miguel, Stern, Titanic. I think that's everyone I've seen in chat, and everyone who's not in chat, of course. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your week is fantastic. Alright, let's see. Yeah, drink water. Thank you for the hydration check, Stern. Alright, let's see. You wouldn't mind an HD stream? Yeah, there's a little bit of a problem with the HD for me. Like, because of the multi-stream Stern. Like, it bugs out. Like, I can try to do it again soon. It used to work just fine, but now it just bugs out really weird. It's kind of weird. Oh, Helldivers stream. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we can add a Helldivers stream as well. I don't mind. It's been forever since I played it, to be fair. Okay. Let's see. What's the statement? Why did it not... Oh, there it is. Why is my OBS being weird today? Alright, dreams have real meanings. Oh, here we go. Philosophy time. Let's see. Do we have any astrologers? I think the people that like, you know, your what's it called? You know, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, those things. What is that called in English? I don't know what it's translated to in English. You pansy, Stern. You didn't go yes or no? You are pansy. Hey, what's up, Cyrus? Zodiac signs. Thank you so much. That is exactly what it's called. What is real meaning, though? You're pansy, Stern. What is real meaning? You answer it, Stern. I think it's astrology. Astronomy is an actual, like, science thing, I think. And I think astrology is the thing we're talking about. Alright, let's quest. Oh, I need to go back to Tolliver. How you doing, Cyrus? How's life treating you, good sir? The heck? Where's my... There it is. Oh, actually... I probably should fix it. Is my guess. Is it broken? Wrong button. This one. Oh, it's pretty broken. Alright. Need to fix. I think we have some welding wire here. No. Here? No. I do need this thing to fix though. Probably downstairs. Aren't dreams your brain trying to process the day? I don't think anyone actually knows what dreams are, Stern. I know a lot of people that think they know what dreams are. But... I don't know if that counts. I mean, I could give you a theory as to what dreams are. That doesn't mean that that's what dreams are, though. I'm just saying. What do you think dreams are, Stern? What do you think? Let's see, not bad. Been playing games here and there. Experimenting on free time on that schedule idea. Oh, nice! Let me know how far you get with that, man. I would love it. I would love getting back into that as well. If you have time for it, definitely send me messages on Discord, bud. I would still love to do that. Time you enjoy wasting was not wasted. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. John Lennon. Much agreed. Much agreed. I repair. Repair. Been looking Dune, still in backlog. Want to finish other games first. No worries. Let me know if you decide to play. Or rather, if you decide to play on a European server, so we can hang out. Good times again. And like Stern said, Stern wouldn't mind another Helldiver stream. I would enjoy playing Helldivers again a bit. It's been a while. I'm assuming there's good stuff for me to discover at this point. I cannot imagine they sat still. So it should be fun. I don't remember my dreams much, so I don't quite have enough data to make an educated guess. Theorycraft, Stern. You're a smart kid. Give me a theory. What do you think dreams are? What is our brain doing? Why do we dream sometimes and sometimes we don't? And why is it that the dreams sometimes are really abstract and sometimes really concrete? Come on, man. Theorycraft. You can do this. You can do this. You're going to college soon. Give me theory. After one trip, I've got 2 stealthy boots against the worm. Nice! Worm boots are good. Stealthy worm boots are always good, I think. There we go. I think it's... here. Okay. I'll drink water probably before I quest. Yes! How much water do we have? Oh, tons, okay. Gotta grab my new warbond? Yeah, me too, probably, honestly. Probably do. You're not getting out of the question, Stone. What are dreams, Stern? Give theory. How far have you gotten with the scheduler things, Iris? Like, what have you done with it, you think? Even if it's just a tiny bit. Maybe you've had a thought about it. Maybe you've had, I don't know, a framework thought about it. Once I get something you can demo, I'll give it to you. I appreciate it. No worries, man. That's pretty far already if you have a demo, man. Holy crap. If you get to that point, I mean, but no worries, of course. It's a hobby project. Ooh, 162. 162. User system for availability and registering. Oh wow, really? That's a pretty big pace already. Wait. Well, I am questing today. I was like, did my own account just ask me if I was questing? But it was Craig apparently. He has access to my YouTube account. No worries, what's up, Craig? That confused the crap out of me. I was like, what? I didn't type that. Hello? Pick it up. There we go. Let's see. Added tasks and daily, but still working out exactly how to assign them. No worries. That's good pace, man. Holy crap. Send me a message, Cyrus, so we can, like, send me a message on Discord, just as a reminder. I'd love to look at it. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Honestly, that's something that I could definitely pitch in real life to plenty of companies, at least hospitals.
It seems we both yet live.
Which is where the idea came from, of course. How you doing, Krieg? Let's see.
Katrina Chloros is dead.
No. She was not well.
Puddle of gore. That's all that's left of her.
Ew.
Word just came in from above. She succumbed to the mysterious malady that's going around. And they knew. My superiors chose to let her rot, to observe her like a specimen, just to collect the data.
Sorry to hear, man. I spoke to her, she seemed decent.
She was. More than you know. She taught me. She's the reason I am the person I am today. We could have saved her. Soldier, hero, mentor, she was one of us. She wasn't a lab rat to study. This was not right. This was not honorable.
Alright. You're right. We should do something about it.
I don't want your damn report.
Oh.
I don't want this twisted spycraft trade. I don't want this damn war of assassins.
I have new info.
Listen, we left Kaladin as Atreides. I don't know what we are anymore. All I know is that I am done participating in this twisted game. You want to deliver
together,
your
man.
report? Take it to my direct superior, Andrea Gannon. Tell her I'm done. Congratulations. Your star is rising.
Okay. Dude. Alright. Calm down. Let's see. People can be abstract on one day, concrete on another, so I'd say that's just a reflection of humans. So why does our brain do this, you think, Stern? Because it's all happening in your head, right? Oh, no worries, Greg. Test away, man. Test away. Mostly stuck on validations. Like, don't assign someone to times they're already assigned, and assign only on available time. That's the trickiest part. Okay, okay. No worries. Yeah, I'd love to look at it with you, man. This would be really fun for me to do. I learned quite a bit from you the last time you helped out with code. Which I'm still thankful for. Thank you, Tyrus. Yeah, send me a message, man. Let's meet up. Worm thread minus 45. That's still way too much worm thread, but I got you. I got you, James. I think I have the worm boots, actually. Let me check. Yeah, see, worm thread minus 45. I happen to have them as well. I found the recipe somewhere. Thank you, though, James. Let's see. You're okay, I guess? I'm okay, I guess. Waiting on something that I don't have control over. Oh, no. Nurses and patients. Am I right, Craig? That can't be good. Hey, what's up, Rental? How are you doing? How's life? How are you, Rental? Where do we go? Here? Andrea Gannon? Yes. Yeah, it looks like we're moving on. Moving up in the world. How's life, Canada? How's the weather in Canada, actually? It should be okay, right? This season? 162? 162. Let's see. I was sleeping. I will never sleep again. Maybe you instead are just okay with sleeping. Stop FOMOing yourself. We're still here. We're still here. There go my chances at first place. I don't know. I feel like if you talk enough, you're okay. I will admit, I would prefer it if you guys didn't FOMO. YouTube is good at making you guys FOMO. For those of you unfamiliar with the terminology, FOMO is fear of missing out, which I basically use as a verb because I think... Oh, sorry, let me rephrase actually. I'm not gonna say I think. Because society does everything in its power to convince you you're missing out. Because if you don't feel like you're missing out, then you're just happy and content and you don't feel like you need to buy anything. Which is true. So instead, the world does its best to convince us we're missing out. Which I think is probably the cause of misery number one. Even above famine. Yeah, probably actually. That would be my guess. I've met a lot of really poor people. This is worse than hunger. Hunger we can fix easy, that's why. I was able to get 8k floor dust without the boots and the worm didn't even notice me. Nice! That is awesome, James. That's really good to know. Good farming item. 27 degrees? That's pretty hot actually, wow. That's some serious fluctuation, right? It was like, when I went to Canada, it was like minus 25. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame, team Benjamin Franklin. Translation, whenever you're angry, make sure you do not do a bunch of important stuff. It's a bad idea. Ever hear of fatal familiar insomnia? No. What is that? What is that the official label for? I'm sure I've seen it or something, but I don't know the label. 27, not that high. That is fair. Andrea?
Welcome back. What can I show you?
No, not Andrea. Andrea.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
I have a report for you, Miss
Correct.
Lip Tattoo.
I am Andrea Gannon, Mentat, in service to Thu-Fir Hawat and House Atreides.
Fear.
I know of you. I have a detailed file of your exploits.
Here's what I found.
Let's see what you have there. Why hasn't Anton Tolliver delivered the reports through the usual channels?
I think he's done with you.
I see. I calculated this would happen, though not so soon.
You knew?
Anton Tolliver's dilemma is a microcosm of an internal conflict plaguing House Atreides. This war of assassins comes down to two mathematical truths. 1. The Atreides cannot win this war while cleaving to their ideals and honor. 2. While they could shed these illusions, I calculate that victory at the cost of their honor and identity would constitute another form of death. The answer, then, becomes obvious. Insulation. Some of us must do the distasteful deeds of spycraft and intrigue, so that others do not.
Sounds like a job for a sociopath.
My cold mind gives me a certain distance. I can do what needs to be done and not lose myself.
A sociopath.
I calculate you to be much the same. We
Maybe.
can insulate House Atreides. We can be the stained gloves protecting the hands
I'm
of
in.
a good doctor.
Say
then
no
I
more.
hereby promote you. Now let's get to work.
All right.
There is also something of a timely element that forces me to make greater haste and have greater need of your skills.
What element?
Simone von Koenig, a devious mentat, my counterpart among House Harkonnen. She too is investigating the mysterious death sweeping through Arrakeen. She is spying on me and my assets. She's making risky maneuvers in Arrakeen itself. She could conceivably be behind all of this.
Do you think so?
It is only a speculated possibility, one of many. She definitely has set her eyes on this strange malady and the events surrounding it.
Okay.
Captain Skorda is clearly involved with the mystery ailment. I've collated the evidence, patterns, and probabilities. They do not add up to a disease.
What's causing it then?
An unknown substance. Something Captain Skorda was involved with. Something contained aboard the Catheria when it crashed.
Is this Dune COVID? How do we learn more?
The Sandflies have been operating on the shield wall. Collected intel suggests their involvement with Captain Skorda and the wreck of the Catheria.
Alright,
Originally
sandflies.
a labor movement, the brutal grip of the Harkonnens transformed them into something that is part bandit band and part rebel movement. Their structure is organized, but highly decentralized, making them difficult to stamp out by any powers that be. I would like you to raid and investigate a Sandflies training camp and bring me any pertinent intel.
Got it.
Alacrity is appreciated.
I'm on it. I will do. After I read chat. 1 sec. 1 sec, Andrea. Let's see. If I am to sleep, it is to sleep once forever. A long time. Maybe just sleep 6 to 8 hours a day. I don't know, Rental. That sounds like an idea. I feel like that's an idea. The only foam I'm getting is missing out on time. I need to build my castle in Minecraft. Stop it, Stern. Just have fun. Stop it. Let's see. Yeah, you get to plus and negative 30s. That's crazy. That's a very serious fluctuation in temperature. But it is cool though, to be fair, if you think about it. It's cool that you see such a wide variety in temperatures. Although I guess the environmental experts would not agree with me there. Because it's dangerous too. Let's see. Mostly Rental, there's a family that has a genetic condition that causes them to lose the ability to sleep. That is very interesting. When it's not fatal, it doesn't kill them. Slow descent to madness and ultimately death. Humans need sleep. Are you implying Rental is a vampire? Maybe. But she's Canadian. So she lives off maple syrup. I think we got to that conclusion already. I remember doing this entire questline in one sitting. Yeah, maybe just have fun and stop rushing. Let's see. The real question is if madness is from sleep deprivation or the other, probably the other Lunarans. Hello Dark, how you doing bud? How's life treating you? How was your week also? Let's see. No, Stern is right about foaming on Minecraft.
Sector
I will
weather
bulldoze
alert.
it.
A large
Alright.
sandstorm is
Maybe we
approaching.
chill, guys. Maybe you guys chill. I want
Welcome back.
new
What can I
loot.
show you?
I'm pretty sure you have new loot for me, right? I just don't have the money for it. I think I can... Oh, I can't tell anything right now. I think I can get new stuff now because I'm higher rank. Pick up the message. Where's the message? Up here? Up here? Oh no, it's over there. Hello? You just closed that door? Are you serious? Oh, it's sneaky.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Wait, Sandstorm, wait. Give me a moment. I'm fine. Open the door. Ah, whatever. Sandstorm. I guess we go here after that. Sandstorm. Chat. Vampire. It's not an allegation. It's a logical deduction. Let's see. It's been a calm week. That's a good thing, right? Please tell me you like calm weeks, Dark. That's like the best life. An uneventful, calm, chill life is the best life. Once you guys get plenty of drama in your life, you're gonna realize maybe we go back to uneventful, just chilling and gaming. That's probably better. Rentals only number 2 chatter. No, I knew I should have hit an oot. What's an oot? 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 Oh, hour. Okay, that's something else. All right. I have you on tape confessing to being a vampire. See, Stern has all the goods. It's always Stern, man. Always Stern. He knows. Goodbye, Sandstorm. I feel like I go here probably. Oh, it's a testing station. That's good for me. I will start here. All right. I'm being held captive. That, I guess that does go against actual vampires, right? Vampires don't get held captive. Opa. Nyong. This is an interesting looking base. Someone likes their fans. Okay. Alright then. Yes. Which is also why you know what dreams are, right? What are dreams? Enlighten us, Stern. Aristotle said, wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. See, this is how old this knowledge is. I was actually talking about this, Krieg will enjoy this. I was talking about this yesterday with a coworker at work. And so I had a student yesterday. You don't always have a student when you have a shift in the hospital. But so I had a student and I was talking about it while we were chilling behind the desk, if you will. So a bunch of ICU nurses there. And I said that oftentimes when we're training ICU nurses, people are like, oh, you need to have a lot of theoretical knowledge and you also need to have a lot of practical skills. And usually when people say stuff like that, I say, and also people need to like you. And the other nurses usually look at me like, what? Like, why would someone need to like you to graduate, right? And I explained, well, the truth is it's always a factor. If you want to work anywhere, if any team is training you, them liking you is a very, very big factor as to whether or not you're going to graduate. And it makes sense. And so I said to her, because of the Aristotle quote, that's why this came up. I said to her, the truth of it is that if you don't commit and don't invest into your relationships, not just as co-workers, but as at least some sort of acquaintance with your co-workers, you're going to have a problem. Because you might know everything you need to know, and you might know how to do everything you need to do. But if people can't trust you because they don't like you, you have a problem. And so that's one of those things where, on the one hand, it's annoying that it works like that. On the other hand, in my opinion, it makes perfect sense. Like, who would want to work with someone they don't trust? Especially on an intensive care unit, right? But it's true everywhere. I don't know anyone that likes working with someone they don't trust. Oh, fun facts. Slow ripening fruit. Friendship. You have fuel cells? Okay, James. Thank you. I probably should check how the energy is at the guild base. I don't know, what color are we feeling? You pick one, Stern. I feel like orange. Go orange. Go Dutch patriotic color. We go here. Actually, yeah, I'm questing today. Alright. Don't get too distracted with the exploration, Phacil. Can't teach Warframe if the person doesn't want to. I'll hop on Dune later. No worries. No worries, Rental. Yeah, I've played Warframe only once now with the friend that day. I'll definitely play it more. It felt like a fun game. I think mechanically it feels very fun. Feels like a very good game. Is this your base? I think this is Rental's base, actually. Where's the entrance to the... Is it here? I think it is. It is. Alrighty. What? What's with my camera? Alright. I'm home soon, Rental. The FOMO is over. Okay, alright. Okay. Green? Okay, we can do green. Green looks nice, honestly. Thank you for the green. No one's answered the question of the day. How do you guys break mental loops? Oh no, it's my base. See, I knew it was your base. I'm gonna be rebuilding everything to Atreides once I get the blocks. I feel like Friday, once I get Atreides blocks, that's like gonna be so much fun for me to do. Making everything pretty at the guild base. Atreides blocks. Question of the day. Am I wrong? That sounds like the mental loop. The question is, how do you break out of it? How do you break out of it, Rental? That indeed implies that you are breaking out of it. And if you're not, you should. I can't remember orange. No worries. I have no idea. What is orange? How do you make orange? Is that... That's red and yellow? I'm assuming. I think. Oh. Oh. Oh, pink, purplish. Okay, looks good in the room too. Alrighty, money. I could use more money. I need to buy Atreides blocks, please. More money. Oh crap, damage. Oh, finish the quest. I accept contract. Sandflies customization. Okay, okay. I did it. Level 118 already. Getting there, team. Alright. Question. Scissors. What do you mean? What do you mean, Stern? Okay, Stern, do you have mental loops? You too, Rento. Do you have moments in your life where you feel like you're not good enough, where you have a little voice in your head that says you can't be content with yourself, you should be doing more, you're such a failure, stuff like that? Voices like that in your head. Yes or no? Let's see. James says trying to meditate a bit. Yeah, meditation works. Definitely works. That's a skill in itself, to be fair. Also saying, am I wrong? Will eventually break the break the loop. The idea is you guys getting the skills to break it yourself. It's not am I wrong, it's what if I'm wrong. Yeah, so you test yourself. Make sure you do that consciously. More specifically, remember guys, if you're in a mental loop, as I'm defining it, which is where you feel yourself getting flooded with negative emotion, whatever the reason is, remember you're choosing to feel that way. which obviously sounds really weird, but that is actually what's happening. And so you need to consciously break that. And then testing yourself, funny enough, by asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Where is this coming from? What's the idea? That actually works pretty well even. So good job. When you start building a castle and then when I'm done. That's when you feel like you get a mental loop, like a negative feedback loop, Stern. I tell myself I'm a dumbass because it ended up being very good. Like that, okay. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like that's a mental loop though. It just sounds like you're a little bit insecure, you do it and then you're good to go. The actual mental loops are very, very detrimental to your happiness. Let's see, Crick says, obsess until I do the thing. Should just do the thing first and avoid the obsession and mental strain. It's quicker and easier. Hell yeah, I like that. Yeah, so basically you act in order to not get caught up in the thought. That's a good answer. Thank you, Crick. Good tip. Hello, Lucy. Say hello to Lucy for me, Rental. What's up with this? How you doing, bud? I came here already, actually. Okay, yeah. All right, then we go this way. How's life, Witness? How was your week? Wait, so where do I go from here? It's probably back, is my guess. Oh yeah. This way. Let's see. I'm good, just playing some Risk of Rain. Oh, that was a fun game. Had an excellent time. Oh, you went to France. When did you go to France? Did you go on vacation? I've been good, man. Thank you so much. But where did you go? Did you go with family? Did you go with friends? A large blood sack. Wow, that's good loot. Holy crap. Alright. We can do. Is that it? That's the only thing I had here? No. Search the training camp for evidence. But is that in here or is that upstairs? Wow. 1 second. Bandage. By the way, found a new mechanic bug. When you drop down from a high place and you have claw, you use it at the peak of your fall. You can fly like maybe even half of the map. What? That's interesting. What the heck, dude? Good find. Hey, what's up, Crane? Been a while, man. How are you doing, Jonathan? Let's see. Breaking mental loops is one of the things I've been working on. So where have you gotten, you feel? And how have you been, of course? What do you feel works for you, Crane? Let's see. This. So it's... I need to be on this floor, apparently. I just forgot to loot it. Yeah, so it's this thing. Alright, got it. Good to go. Oh, there's another testing station. Wow, okay. Very neat. Alright, we go back. So much stamina. Very nice. Whoa, did you see where those bullets went? What the heck? Getting all the bloods. My aim is really awful. I need to focus on the reticle more. Okay. Going to the next spot. Flowers. This is a pretty base. It's not bad looking. Creative building. I like it. It looks like a molecular structure. I feel like we need to figure out what the molecular structure is for oxytocin and then build bases like that. But that's a random thought, which I'm definitely not gonna pursue. Ooh, next base. Blood is full. This looks similar to one I've been at, but I'm pretty sure these structures do kind of repeat. No, it's definitely not the same. How do I get in? In there? That aim was better. Yeah, blood is full. Okay, alright. Kill the red scorpion. Sounds like a boss. Alright. Level 60. Grats, James. You're making pace, man. You are lacking your Bene Gesserit. When I'm back, I'm adopting Rental's sleep pattern so I can build more. Yeah, maybe don't.
Who's that? Found you.
Wow. Wait, I parried her and she dodged. She's a special NPC. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. The red scorpion.
Identify yourself.
I will.
Someone eyes on enemy. Let's go.
Let's go. No. Do it again. More loot, please. All the loots. Whee. Oh no.
I got you.
Yeah, I thought I could get him before he got the shield up, but I couldn't. I couldn't. High level enemies do that? Oh, I'm in high level area? Oh, that's good to know. You made a Wolverine build? Okay, that's good to know. I feel like I need to go Mentat as well at some point. I feel like I don't have enough Mentat. Voice cooldowns. Maybe just more short blade damage, honestly. Maybe voice cooldowns, it's fine. I think Mentat is pretty cool, I don't have it yet. I read some of these skills, but we'll see. Any yes-ridden trooper using anti-poison and anti-stagger build. That is a pretty Wolverine build. Maximum regeneration. Mentat no good? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that's right, I can... Woo! Wait. Need reload. I can dash mid-air. Oh, I pressed 1 and parried right after. What, again? You're not dead on the first one? Okay. Excuse me? They do feel like they're a bit different, these NPCs. Like they're a bit swifter. Interesting. Spice beer. Mentat heart carried by trooper? Really? It's that bad? Thank you.
Improved
Drink
posture,
water, guys.
healthy shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
And sit up straight. Thank you, Stern, for taking care of us. We probably check what's in here. Oh, loot. Loot. Alright. Guess we go this way. What? I keep forgetting I need to not press a different direction when I sprint. Oh. I need to get used to the dashing mid-air too. You can actually leap pretty far with that. It's funny. Tech. There's only one build out there that has more Mentat skills than Trooper, and it's the High Gravity Mine Turret Trooper Claw. Okay. We're gonna make our own build, guys. It's gonna be great. We gonna make it work. I got a spit dart. Okay. What's a sniper? We'll do that once this weapon breaks. We'll go back to sniping. There we go this way. More loot. Yes, please. Techniques are mainly from Trooper because of shield breaking, of center of mass, and suspensor dash for more dashes. Oh wait, my brain is on PvP thinking. PvE meant I'd go hard. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it should be fine though, right? Whoa! Whoa, jeez. Oh, that actually killed him in one tap. Access granted. Need to stop missing. Many traditions are solutions to forgotten problems. Thank you, Wisdom. I think that is true, but then the question is, do we need to hold on to them if the problems aren't there anymore? And the answer is probably no. Which makes things complicated, I think. Headshot damage on Mentat for PvE is funny. Does they get extra headshot damage, I'm assuming? What? I feel like I definitely got that shot off before she put up the shield. But I guess no. Alright. Did I miss anything? No, I'm good. Alright. Not that I use abilities in PvE. That's fair. Yeah, I think sniping is good enough, right? They should make PvE difficult as well. I quite enjoyed Ion for that reason. Ion was an MMORPG. Ion was very hardcore PvP wise, but the PvE was actually difficult as well. And because you had to do both at the same time, it made it really complicated. So you couldn't just have a PvP build. It made it really complicated. Or you needed to have teammates where one focused on PvP and one on PvE, which is what I was used to doing with my team. But it's very hard to have a mixed build. In this game, I'll be honest, I do feel like it's just mostly you have one build and that's all you need to do, really. At least that's what it feels like, but obviously I haven't really gone into PvP, so could be very wrong. Fill up the items. Okay, where do we go? Let's see, it's difficult in the deep desert? You mean having a non-PvP build? I think in the deep desert specifically, not the shield wall. Builds aren't that real to me in Dune. The only real build is, are you playing melee or guns? I do feel like that was interesting though with the guns. So unless someone's gun can penetrate your shield, like I do feel like having your melee weapon out so you don't randomly get sniped is a big deal. Could be fun though. I feel like deep desert PvPing is gonna be fun. Shoveling? What are you shoveling? Shovel away, by the way. Good luck, man. Once you have a moment. I am curious what you're shoveling. Are you shoveling snow? What are you shoveling?
Someone here.
Got her. Before she got the shield up.
Your water is mine.
Duneman Scout Pants. Oh yeah. Is that light? It is light. Is that better? Probably. It is. Wow, it's much better. Okay. But rip. Oh yeah. New pants. Probably move this up actually. There we go. All right. The only builds that are real to me in the Dune are the ones made with mats. What do you mean by that? You mean you mean buildings? Dirt. Like by your house for your work? That's interesting. I actually don't know what you do for a living, right? Okay, what I wanted I've done. Level 60 done. 3rd skill unlocked. Done. Illidan eyes unlocked. Congrats, dude. Hey, what's up, Normal? How you doing? Good evening. Oh, what's a mental loop? We've defined it as basically you having a little voice in your head or you feeling something negative. It's a negative thing. We're defining mental loop as a negative thing that you're having trouble breaking out of. And I guess the word loop is not per se the right word for it. But I do feel like it does captivate it a bit, I would say. What do I drop? I feel like I dropped this. 0.1. Okay, that's not gonna do much. I need to drop heavy stuff. This is aluminum. I need aluminum. I guess I dropped the metal. That gave me 2 back. The spit dart, I guess. Oh, I need to run an ad break quick before people get spammed with ads. But I do need to get out of here as well. Crap. Let's see. No, I can't stay here. Definitely can't. Gotcha. Not as drastic between builds. If we go by range builds, 100% trooper, 50% trooper, and 100% mentat. There's not really a difference. Okay. Maybe that's a good thing though. There's not that big of a difference. Whoa. Excuse me. Stop. Die. Got him. Alright, let's see. Music? I think you've told me how much you appreciate music. That is a good one, honestly. I think music is probably the answer for a lot of people. Maybe not consciously, But I do think a lot of people break mental loops through music. What? What's happening? Am I in trouble? I might be. Oh! Wait. Let's see. The most it ever does is change what gun you use, which is basically not really even a question, because you have pistol damage. Okay. There's a lot. Whoa, whoa!
We got it.
No. Dodge them.
Shield on.
Opa! Drop. That's a lot of flamethrower dudes. What the heck? Okay, I do have a problem though, because I need to take an ad break, but I'm pretty confident I die if I do it here. I need a safe spot. I need it now. This is not safe. This is definitely not safe. What the? How big is this place? Why is it so large?
Raising shield.
What? I'm in trouble. I'm definitely dead. Oh, please. Oh no. I'm dead. Oh, felt it coming. First death, guys.
Shield engaged.
Alright, well, it does give me time for a break. Can I respawn close? Can I spawn on
The enemy is exposed.
eastern shield wall? No, I can't. Bummer. Where are these spawns? Oh, this. Oh, I can't spawn here. Okay, right. Alright, this is a good moment for a break then. No, this was my first death to actual enemies. I've actually died to thirst. Twice. So this was my first actual death. Yeah, nice. Cool place to fight. Let's see. Okay, just give me a chance, I hope, to take a break. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because you don't lose. Yeah, this is nice. Wait, why do I have so much stuff still? Don't you lose this? I'm confused. Alright, we will figure this out when I get back. Ooh, let me answer a bit of chat first. It's not a bad thing for the most part in terms of build crafting. Nothing really changes. Never expected me to play casually and make so much progress. It's a chill game, honestly. I'm a big planetologist fan. I'm assuming it's bad for a PvP build, but might not be really. If I recall correctly, heart rates tend to synchronize to music beats. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think music has a lot of very interesting neurological / neuroscientific stuff that we're still going to discover over the coming decades or centuries probably. I will take a break. I will take a break before people get slapped with ads. Let's see. So I'll be real with you. You will have planetologist anyway. Yeah, I'm assuming, honestly. I appreciate you, James. No worries. Let's see. Okay, sounds like a good moment to take a break. Alright guys, get up, move around, get a drink, get a snack. You know the drill. Just make sure you actually take a break, long story short. Catch you guys in 5. Alright, I'm back. The tortoise won? The turtle won? Who won? Who was winning the race? Let's see. Was needed after 3 hours grind to make some drinks and eat a few plums. Hell yeah. Break times are good, man. Honestly. I used to take so little breaks when I was younger. Like obscenely little breaks. Definitely not a good thing. What? You're back. Alright. I died when I grappled up, by the way, because I ran out of stamina. And so by the time I landed, I had no stamina. That was the mistake. Too much of a rush. What? I miscounted my shots. So I reloaded in her face. Like most rookie mistake ever. What? Alright. Stare at reticle more. Well, at least all these guys are back. Do you have a wife beater shirt? What's a wife beater shirt? Can you give me a definition? By the way, Brento, you be here tomorrow? Planning to make some wings. Probably need help. Oh, that is a good request. Good communication. Lunar has been getting new players, so I have to do what I call damage control. I don't know if I want to know. I feel like I do want to know. What do you mean by damage control? A white tank top with beer stains. No then. Definitely no. I know wife beater. I don't really drink beer. I'll drink non-alcoholic beers every now and again. But I don't really like beer, I'll be honest. So if I drink non-alcoholic beers, it's because we buy non-alcoholic beers for whenever we have people that do like beer. But they know us, they know that they're non-alcoholic. But then at least they can have the taste of beer for whatever reason they would want that. But sometimes, because people know us, they just drink water and they pretend to be healthy like us, which we appreciate. Come on, stop missing. But then the beers go past their expiration date almost, and that's kind of where I drink non-alcoholic beers, so they don't expire. But yeah, that's long story short. Let's see. Awesome. Might really annoy you for hours or so. Depends on how much mats are needed. Okay. Good communication, James Whiskey. He needs your help, Rental. Please. No. It's a pretty far run back, actually. Is it actually? Oh, come on. Drop. Dead. No way he lives after taking 2 shots to the face. What did Kafka say? From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. That is the point that must be reached. I love this quote. Because it flips it on you. Because most of the time, if you just take away your safety net, you'll perform better. Obviously, it's more dangerous in some scenarios. But realistically, very rarely do you need your safety net, your mental safety net. So it's better to just not have it. You'll do better. Just have a plan A. Plan B is only if plan A is dangerous, which is rare. No, come on. Thank you, Kafka. Cider. I know a guy from Wales who's a big cider fan. I don't mind the taste of it. I don't think drinking alcohol is a good thing. I'll be honest, I think we're going to reach a point in time where alcohol is going to be illegal and banned, just like we're noticing with cigarettes now. Chop. Alcohol has a... If you look at it purely chemically speaking, I once heard from a pharmacist that it's basically hard drugs. It's just legalized hard drugs, is what alcohol is. So everyone considers it normal, but that's only because that's how we look at alcohol. But to be fair, there was a point in time where we thought cigarettes were good for us, so... Yeah, my guess is cigarettes, alcohol, probably sugar too. Sugar is probably gonna go in that direction as well. Ow. You do damage. I'll join services with some of the best in clan, right? Yeah, that's a rental is definitely one of the best Dune people we have right now in terms of knowledge, and also just in terms of how good she takes care of people. To answer, making sure they don't think my house is a guild base. Okay, damage control it is. Damage control. Damage control. Alright. Now where's my corpse? Been able to make a faster bike. Nice! Love your new wheels. Nice, dude. Again, I am not a kind... Yes, you are. Yep. I don't know. You are what you do, not what you say, Rental. You know how this works. You see the quotes. We as humans have been drinking beer for thousands of years. Yeah, that's true. It still doesn't make it good for us. Unfortunate. Long ago, beer was safer to drink than water. Yeah, because water was filthy. Yeah, there you go. That also. But not anymore. I want to see if Krieg actually debates this here. Krieg is like, wait, I probably should make a clear statement that I'm on board with the water here. Let's see. She's very cruel and evil. I am contractually obligated to say this. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, I take it back. Contracts are contracts.
What's your purpose? Enemy spotted.
Ah, come on. Oh, I dropped this here actually. Alright, let's see if I can go through this with less of a rush this time. Better. Would have to be limited to drinking alcohols, then otherwise you get rid of vanilla extract of all things. Fair? Yeah, or we find an alternative, right? To what we use alcohol for. Because obviously as a disinfectant it's still phenomenal. Yeah, it's interesting. We're gonna have interesting times ahead of us. But I repeat, like, remember, at some point in time we used to think smoking was good for us. And I really hope no one here still thinks that's true. Got him. This place is big, actually. What the crap. Dude. Really? A million flamethrowers? Oh, maybe pay attention to the grenades. Wow, the dude's sniping. No. $121, alright.
I'm empty. Cover me.
stamina. Okay, we're good. Alright, better. That's a pretty crowded place. Wow. But for most of us, water is now healthier. Thank you. Clip it. Put it in a jar. Box it. Whatever the saying is. Confirmed. ER nurse says water good for you guys. I think you're at the tech station I've cleared a few minutes ago. Been kind of lost in here for like 40 minutes. That's possible? I don't know. It's a big one, honestly. Normally the tech stations are not so big. This one's gigantic. What the heck, eh? I identify. Ah. This weapon is about to break. I need a sniper. It's getting closer to breaking. Maybe I use speed dart.
Identify yourself. Target found.
Target found. Eviscerator. Interesting name. You serrate some EVs. EVs. Okay, alright. Alright, James. You and your language jokes. We go the way of Star Trek. I could see a future without alcohol and sugar, but it's a long way off. Oh yeah, we'll all be long dead by the time this hits. But it's coming. It's definitely coming. By the way, let me know if I annoy you. No, don't worry. I don't know, like, sometimes I wonder, is there anything that could, like, properly annoy me? It's been forever since I've been annoyed, honestly. I'm trying to think what would actually annoy me. No, honestly, I think the only thing that could annoy me is people being mean to each other consciously. And especially, like, if you're mean here, then I'm like, I have like one rule for you guys, which is just be friendly and kind and caring to each other. That's it. So, like, if that's too much, then if people then stick around, then I will actually make sure to kick people, like, out, if you will. Oy. I'm in trouble. No, please. No, come on, not again. I need to not jump up here, honestly. Oh, barely got the res off. Come on, dude, let me bandage. Whatever. Very close, alright. Almost went down a second time. Dude, let me. I need to be less aggressive against flamethrower dudes. It's probably more of the story. There's 3 dudes. Don't be like this.
Enemy sighted.
Come on. I need to not let him come around this corner. Is there a reason there's 3 dudes here? This is fun though. It's the first time we've seen this many dudes here. Grenade? Alright. Alright, I guess we shoot. Let's see. Smoking is good for us though. How else am I supposed to speedrun? Okay, right. Skip. Prohibition was very problematic in the US and led to the rise of a lot of criminal activity. Yeah, okay, right. This is a hard one. I do think sometimes you have to do it anyway though. Oh, I love this by Eckhart, Meister Eckhart. The price of an action is far greater than the cost of making a mistake. Translated, it's better to do and mess up than to not do. That is definitely my motto. Krieg knows. I annoy the crap out of Krieg with this one. I'm pretty sure. Although I think deep down he enjoys it. Life is not about what is good for you, but what is fun. Both, probably. It's probably both. There's probably some sort of holy middle ground there, I think. Would be my guess, James. But definitely understandable, of course. Do I want this? I probably want to dismantle that. This I don't want. That I don't care about. Oh, come on. What? You're getting sniped? I am. This is fine. This I don't need. Wait. Just wait. So much weight on me, actually. Probably drop this, this. Alright.
Shield on!
Oh, come on. Definitely. No! Oh, okay, right. Let me stand here really quick. Thank you. Oh, wait. It's a boss. He didn't die on the first one. He died on the second. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. Loot. All right. Summer is the best season. Oh, what a question. This is gonna be interesting. Who said Come on, Krieg. This is a yes or no question. Please, Rental, please. Phacil does not know the atrocities of Lunaran politics. I read your Minecraft chat enough, I feel. Another, find out when you parry the third attack, your next execution does 300% melee execution. Really? Is that a skill thing? One yes, one no, and one Alright, okay. Okay. Wait, what were you talking to Connor about? About the season or about me doing something randomly? He was like, let's let Phacil decide. And I was like, Phacil's gonna say, just do whatever you think is best, I don't care. Yo, Krieg knows me. Krieg knows me so well. Nice. I love consistency. I love it. That's exactly what I say all the time. Just do. Maybe I'll drop bullets, honestly. 2 volts here. 7 volts here. Alright. Or volume, rather. I keep calling them volts. Habit. Alright, pick up this. Grab the money. Grab this guy's loot. Okay, so why is summer the best season? Anyone? And then I'll ask why it isn't. Wait, who died at 107? Oh, that was my grandpa saying the one about the fun in life. He died at 107. Okay, yeah. Some people, I'll be honest with you, some people can break every single medical rule known to mankind and still live a ridiculous amount of time. And I hope one day we find out how they do that. But until that time, for the rest of us, it's a pretty gruesome way to go, okay? So please, cooperate. 83. Duneman Scout helmet, alright. Maybe I dropped the iron actually. It's probably not good to have that much weight on me. I need to get back. Need to drop the weight. Okay, at least I finished these quests. Time to get. This was a pretty rough fight actually. Died once, almost died a second time. This way? Oh, that way. Did I skip a room? No. Screw that season in part. Why? You don't like summer? Why? I think winter is the best season. But I know way too many people that disagree with me though. Let's see. Well, I see myself to live to 57, die having fun. Yeah, if you're okay with this, I'll be completely honest, no sarcasm, then more power to you. If you're actually okay with that, I would say more power to you. The issue is that I know a lot of people that say it, but deep down they're not okay with it. And then I'm like, okay, but then you're in trouble. You really need to pay attention.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So if you're actually okay with it, props to you. Good luck, have fun. But if you're not okay with it, please be careful. And just realize that all your decisions come with consequences. everything is something everything is something you should contemplate without losing your mind, of course. Alright, time to drop stuff in base. Spicy time halves all your cooldowns, makes you immune to poison, and I think 30% damage increase. Wow, that's crazy. Winter's the best. Hey, Crane's with me here. I quite enjoy the cold, I'll be honest. I don't know. Well, actually, I've been to Canada. I think I would enjoy really, really cold as well. Like minus 20, minus 30 degrees Celsius. I think I would enjoy it just fine. Like if it was regular, if you will. Can I go up here? I can. Hello? That was a weird...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let me... Oh, I'm gonna have to hide for this sandstorm. Bummer. I wanted to fly back to base. Here's what it is. Oh, maybe I actually take cover. What the crap? Please, sandstorm. Okay. As a Canadian, I'm adjusted to minus 40 more than plus 30. Would you say it's cold more than it's warm in Canada? I actually don't know. I feel like it would be both, right? I'm assuming. Although I guess it's pretty far from the equator. So it does make sense if it's cold more than it is warm. I think. Honestly, I thought about it once a while, and the closer I'm getting to that, the more I'm fine with it. But that's me, not forcing anyone. Yeah, of course. No, of course, I get that, James. No, like, my point is, of course, for everyone that your quality of life is heavily affected by many of those choices. And so if you're someone that's like, well, you know, if I go tomorrow, I go tomorrow, and you're actually okay with that, then I'm like, well, if you're actually okay with it, okay. And my point is just that for a lot of people, that changes as life goes, right? So I know a lot of people are like, if I go tomorrow, I go tomorrow. But then they have kids and then they're like, well, actually, I would like to have a couple more decades, right? I'm like, yeah, well, now it gets complicated because you lived your life thinking, well, if I go tomorrow, I go tomorrow. And now you want a couple more decades. But you've already made all the decisions towards this route. So now, not that easy anymore. And that's kind of where I'm like, just keep in mind that the things you find important in life now are not necessarily the things you're going to find important in life in 10 years from now. Well, that's obviously not always true, but I do think it's true more often than not. Hermit until minus 10, then out of the house. I can dress for minus 10, cannot dress at all for plus 20. 20 is doable here. I think it has to do with humidity and stuff as well, but 20 is doable. But like you say here, you can dress for a lot of the cold, which I like quite a bit. Norman Vincent Peale says, optimism when applied to your life develops strength and peace within you. Yes. I heard a quote, I think yesterday or today. And the quote was, if you can be in a bad mood for no reason at all, you can be in a good mood for no reason at all. Optimism, team. I tend to prefer autumn, winter, spring, but I grew up in 95 Fahrenheit, near 100%. Ah, okay, yeah. The humidity, I think, is a big factor. That is good to nuance, to be fair. Okay. I'll probably grab some water. Store some items. More storing of items. Let's see. I think people liking winter need to be forced to stay in cold naked until they decide it was. Dude. Alright, that's one way to look at it. I'll give it that much. Oh, I probably should keep the money on me actually. I realized I need to buy some stuff. Alright, here. Let's see. How are we doing on oh, we're okay. Do we have any more? No. Need to make more stuff. Need the darts back. Bandages here are fine. This all needs to go somewhere useful. Honestly, no it doesn't. I can probably just dismantle this. Okay, I will dismantle. Bring in somewhere in Alaska is pretty nice. I think the humidity is the biggest factor here, right, Craig? What would you say it's the humidity? Because 20 degrees in one place is not 20 degrees in another, Celsius. And I think usually it's the humidity that plays the biggest factor as to how people experience it. Aluminum. Need to make aluminum ingots. Nowadays, there's no white Christmas. I hate my lifetime because of that. There's still places with white Christmas. And we can still recover. We can recover. Have faith. Have faith. Go tomorrow. I'm glad I met you, peeps, and I'm fine with it. Done fun stuff. I'll rest easy. That's powerful. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. 23 is the most I can be okay with. 23 degrees. I wanna die. Okay, right. I guess that really does have to do with what you're used to as well, of course. 20 here is actually not that warm in the Netherlands. 20 degrees isn't like insanely hot. It's actually very comfortable. Like here it's like 30 between 30 to 35 it gets uncomfortable. So 20 is actually not too bad here. Bio temperature for your body to work is 36%, which means anything plus minus 10 is non-biological. So winter is totally no-go. That's one way to look at it. That has to do with metabolism and stuff as well though, but it just has to do whether you prefer the heat or the cold in the end. Humidity not so much, mostly direct sunlight. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Let me recycle actually. Recycle probably this, 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 and then drop some blood. Drop some blood. Get more water. Got more water, guys. Got more water. Yeah, and then old Sparky. Okay, Sparky. And then probably drop the welding thing in the box and we're good to go again. Actually, I need to make some aluminum ingots, honestly. Need to repair my stuff, but I need aluminum. Aluminum. Aluminum? Aluminum? Yeah, we can make some aluminum. Definitely need more. Alright, this we just put in the box. Come on, dude. Stop latching onto walls. I think it's in here? It's in here. Is this heavy? It's 1. Okay, right. Okay, to the next quest. Where am I going, actually? Oh, you're just going back to Ganon. Hello, Wormy. Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. to Andrea Gannon. Wormy? Did he eat someone? I think he ate someone. Alright. Someone got eaten. Rest in worm. Humidity is a big deal because it has to do with how the human body cools itself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Yes, no more sweat because humidity. Big problem. Come on, 160. 2? Yes. $162. If I recall, the best humidity is considered 60. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Fun fact. If I can avoid sunlight, I will. That's actually not all. You should not take too much sunlight, but vitamin D is a very serious thing, which you get through sunlight. You get quite a bit of it through sunlight. So that's good to keep in mind. There's very cool medical studies done on people that do versus don't receive, who do versus don't receive enough sunlight. Oh no. I guess I land here. Guild peace, no combat. Okay. The older I am, the more I hate winter or cold weather. Last few years, 6 to 8 months of cold weather. That's definitely enough reason to move to a different country, eh? What's happening here? Okay. Excuse me? Actually, I think I can buy something here.
Welcome back. What can I show you?
Show me what you have to sell. I just... Give me Atreides stuff. Okay. Is that all the Atreides? No, there's stuff here too. I don't have enough money. I do have enough money. No, I don't. Do I? I do, but you need reputation level 5. And this you need 80k for. Oh, I need to grab more money. Because I can't buy this, apparently. That's the building blocks. Alright. By the way, you should repair your wings or you drop down soon. You have like 15% wing durability. I'll be fine. I'll be good. No worries. I appreciate you. Thank you. Andrea Gannon, what do you have to say, woman? Hello,
I did not
Liptat.
calculate seeing you today.
I am here.
Interesting. I
Yes.
see. A pilot hired to remove an unspecified container from the shipwreck. Excellent work.
Okay. What are people dying of?
Multiple deaths spread across Arrakeen. Not yet an epidemic, but the symptoms are morbid, and a connection between victims is difficult to establish. Tensions are high, particularly with the possibility that we have experienced the test run of some class of bioweapon.
What now?
I am tasked with discovering the nature of the ailment, identifying the malefactor, if malefactor there be, and to aid in developing a defense.
Okay.
I calculate you will be useful in these pursuits.
How do we find Trip?
I believe I have triangulated the most probable location.
That was fast.
I'd already generated a list of persons of interest and had tabs put on them. Trip Yates was on that list.
You are really good.
As you say,
Look at her. Alright. Don't pop the collar too much.
I require you to locate Trip Yates.
I
and
will
its
find
logic and
Trip.
even prescient.
Don't worry. Let's see. It's orange right now, 50%. Red is a problem. Okay, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I have suspensor belt. I just checked. 30 to 60 is good. 45, 50, best relative humidity. Okay, okay. Nice green, by the way. Thank you, James. Not repairing wings for content. Exactly. Clip it when he gets eaten by a worm. Exactly. See? Rental gets it. Hey, what's up, Miguel? How you doing, bud? How's your evening? You saying he's not repairing it because it's more adrenaline inducing? Yeah, I will say that. We can say that. Where's Trip Yates? I still don't know what the heck this is. Follow the trail into the Haga Rift. Why that doesn't trigger? Very confused. Because I've actually been there. Alright, I'll try to do that quest really quick here. Need to grab my Ornithopter actually. Whew, that was close. I almost took off without my Ornithopter. That would have been a mistake. That color pump was on me. Yeah, this is your green, I'm pretty sure, right? You did 3C. Here it is. This is your stream color. Mistakes! This is not where it is. Excuse me? Where did I drop my Ornithopter? Here? Here it is. That way. Let's see. Good. Thanks for asking. Playing Project Zomboid while watching the stream. Yeah, nice, man. Have fun. Yeah, my day was good, man. No, I worked yesterday evening and tomorrow morning. How's yours going, man? How are your shifts going? Do you have any tests soon for your ICU degree, Miguel? Miguel is an ICU nurse in training. I'm working with him right now. That's how he found the stream, guys. Fun facts. Let's see. Love this green. I knew this was your green. You do this green more often, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of confused how to trigger this quest. Alright, maybe I just need to not be in an Ornithopter. I feel like it's just don't be in an Ornithopter. Trail of Regrets. Trail of Regrets. Hello? Trail of Regrets? Don't be like this. There is no Trail of Regret. I'm getting scammed. Let's see. Ah, cool. Monday till yesterday I was on the burn center. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's actually a fun fact. How much do you know about burn victims actually, Craig? Like in the Netherlands we have three locations where hospitals can receive burn victims. It's a tiny country, remember? But I actually have very little experience with burn victim patients. That's a very serious problem, obviously. And so that's very cool, Miguel. You should be proud of that. That's really good specialized knowledge to have. Let's see. I'm actually asking around people, the other nurses, our co-workers, Miguel, right now, for people to teach me stuff. Because I leave this ICU soon. So I would love to pick up some knowledge from the experts, which is you guys, Miguel. Okay, I'm pretty confident. I just go in here. Follow the trail into the Haga Rift. All right. This? Is this a trail? All right. Let's see. What are you asking for a friend, Rental? I think I missed the question. Can you type it one more time? Welcome, fellow nurse. Exactly. Krieg is a nurse. He's an emergency room nurse in the United States, Miguel. Let's see. It was nice. Very nice. That's awesome, man. Good to hear you're having a good time. Finished 4 semesters of medicine myself. Dropped off because of the microbiology seminars I needed. Wasn't planned next semester for my diploma, so I wouldn't be able to finish it. Bummer, but did you enjoy it though? Did you enjoy the degree? Is it something you would consider or would recommend maybe? 2 biggest problems are airway. Yeah, no, I meant specifically nursing wise. So after you've covered the airway, like what would you do for burn victims, right? And so like something I learned when I got there, I didn't realize this, is how fast people with burnt skin tissue actually lose temperature. So you have a big problem regulating your own temperature. I didn't realize that. I did know you have to give them a lot of fluid. I also know obviously you have to take care of their wounds. But I never realized the thing about the temperature. That was fun to learn. Let's see. They wanted me to change the subject of my diploma. Fair. Oh, that's a bummer, man. Still though, you got the knowledge, right? You got the knowledge, and that's worth something as well. I guess I go to the next quest, which is here, to Trip Yates. Our rental's gonna speak in-game on the left, guys, on the screen. Intubate early and aggressively if airway burns. Yeah, this much I knew. I meant specifically like the temperature shifts, and what type of wound care, right? Is probably also a good one to think about. Let's see. Yeah, you should be very proud of the burn care. And this is one of those things, right? Like most people, I think just about everyone actually, like you get used to your world and what you consider normal, but the reality of it is that you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of stuff you're good at. This is true for everyone. And until someone usually points out to you, hey, you know, there's not a lot of people that know that, right? Then you're like, really? It's like, yes, it's always fun. So definitely be proud. Look for singed nose hairs. I like that. That's a good tip. I like it. Now I'm chemistry, main IT support worker. Nice. I'm assuming you're happy there, right, James? Phacil, Rental says, Phacil, I need dating advice. If I throw someone off a bridge and when I get home, see them on my bed, are they the one? Probably. That's kind of spooky, but probably. I would say probably. That's a good question, Rental. You guys have very interesting dating rituals in Canada. Let's see. It was fun. I would have enjoyed it, I think. Life had different plans. Yeah, it's okay. You go with the flow, right? As long as you're happy. Let's see. And then admit them if they have singed nose hairs or oral burns. Yes, sir. And fluid resuscitation. Yeah, crazy amounts of fluid. Yeah, I didn't know about the temperature management. That's what the one that really, I was like, oh, that's super interesting for me to think about. Like when you walk onto the burn care center where so Miguel works. So I don't get so the way the ICU works where I'm working at now, where Miguel's a student ICU nurse, is they have multiple wards. So they have 2 wards right now, but then they have a 3rd ward, which is where they only do burn care victims. But if you walk onto that ward, you're like, whoa, it's hot here. Why is it so hot here? And it's just because all those patients have a lot of trouble regulating their own temperature. So you have to manage that for them. And so I was like, whoa, I never thought about that. So that for me was a really fun aha moment. Let's see. Electrolyte abnormalities and dehydration. Yeah, for sure. Still wondering why people are so afraid of death. Like, I mean, we're all gonna go one way or another, so why try to like make it something fear-inducing? Like, it's not a rational thought.
What'll it be?
I think most people are not scared of death rationally. It's emotionally, I think. Is there anything here I want? Probably not. No. Alright. Any contracts? Lots of contracts. Wow. Many contracts. Many questies. Alright, time to interrogate this dude. Let's see. Or living things tend not liking to die. Yeah, but that's the question he's posing though, Rental. Why? Oh, because it's the end. Is it? I think it's the end. That's not too bad. So if you don't think it's the end, why are you scared of it? And if you do think it's the end, why are you scared of it? It's actually an interesting philosophical question, Rental.
Hey, friend, what can I do you for?
No, he's Irish.
That's
I need
so.
info.
Maybe it's old Trip's lucky day. Information is like currency, right? As valuable as gold or spice. Well, maybe not spice. What you offering?
Trip, you're the only one who can help me, please.
Wow. Wow. It's been so long since I heard a polite word.
I knew it
forgot I
would
missed
work.
it. Yeah.
He's Irish.
Yeah, I'll tell you anything. Everyone knows you can trust old Trip, huh?
What did the Sandflyers hire you to recover from the Catherian wreck?
You know, yeah, it's just medical supplies to take to...
Trip?
Alright, don't be that way. Was it medical supplies? I don't know what it was. Honest, it kind of thing that attracts scary folk.
What
You
kind
know
of
what I
scary
mean?
folk?
Someone called the Red Scorpion got in touch with the Sandflies to hire me to transport the cargo. It's no questions asked kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Word on the wind is serious folk are after this. Crime lords, spies, maybe even Imperials. Well, that's all I know. Swear to spice.
Trap!
Alright. I heard the rumour that this Red Scorpion can be found at an old testing station. So, can I go now? My cargoes won't smuggle themselves.
I like him. He's Irish. I like him. Deliver Cutlery MK6. Oh, that's just a hand in. Right. Mystery at Misataril. Ooh, I got a lot of quests now. That's fair. I guess we do this. Let's see. I never understood it. Maybe because I saw so many deaths around me growing up. Not sure. Yeah, could be. That is possible. You are probably the weird one though, James. I'll give you that much. It's true for most people that see a lot of death. I think it helps. You get used to everything. That's the thing, right? We want to stay alive as long as we can, no? Yeah, I agree with you, Rental. I think that is the innate tendency, right? The question is why? It's a very, believe it or not, this is an insanely difficult question. It's gonna go back all the way to you guys labeling me an existentialist, which I think is right. But you'll go into whatever philosophical, route of life you chose or are, or whatever you want to call it, categorize as. That's where this question is going to lead you. So why do you want to be alive so much? It's an interesting, so don't think about it from a I need to do something point of view, but from a what is it that drives that urge? Let's see. Actually, I know exactly what happens after you die. Alright, here comes the nurse. We clean the room and we admit a new patient. Nurse answer, guys. That's how it works. We move on. The world keeps spinning. What? Real death and clinical death is a bit different? Okay, I'm listening. Because if you ask me, it's the same thing. I'm listening. To put simply, people like things, they want to do more of those things. Yeah, why though? I like pizza, I want to eat more of it. Back when I was debating game ending. But why? The question is why? Why do you want to keep eating? It's interesting to think about. I don't really have the need to live. I live now, maybe not tomorrow. It's whatevs. Yeah, I think probably from what I can tell from your upbringing, James, you're more comfortable with it. The question is why though, right? So you know how you got here, but still the question is why did that convert your urge then? And what was the urge? Hello Stern, welcome back. Alternatively, we have some sort of self-proclaimed purpose or destiny we believe we must fulfill. To die is to not fulfill it. Probably a big factor as well. I agree. Oh, this is where the dead worm is. Whoa. Action time. Alright guys, rock and roll. Ba 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 ba.
Eyes on enemy.
Oh, sniperonis. Got him. Downloading Dune. You deleted Dune, Stern? Traitor. Let's see. Oh, when you're clinically dead, your brain stops. You're considered dead. Oh, okay, sorry. I forgot that that's the official terminology for someone's brain no longer being here, but the rest of the body working. In the Netherlands, by law, we consider it the same thing, though. So the only thing left is whether or not we're going to transplant your organs. But legally, we're allowed to declare you dead if your brain's no longer working. Stern is Harko. Traitor. Come on, Stern. Yo, what's up, Hank? How you doing, bud? Hank. Yeah, exactly what Rental said. Hank. Wait, I'm just stealing your stuff. Alrighty. I'm gone for 3 weeks and the dev have the gall to update their game. Yep. How? That jumping thing doesn't work very well. Woo. Chop, chop, chop. Ooh. I picked up the ID band. Got some money. Oh, drink water, guys. Shai Hanud. Wow. There is someone here. Hello. Good, I have cover from the other guy. No, what the heck? Did this guy stun me before the animation? Shai Hulud. How you doing, Hanky boy? Pablo Picasso said there are only encounters in history, there are no accidents. I like that. Perspective, guys. Perspective. My favorite one about perspective, or similar to what Pablo Picasso said, is there's no such thing as luck. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Let's see, my growing up was a bit rougher, I imagine. Lost one of my friends drowning when I was like 9, then my grandma, then my girlfriend being killed at work. Yeah, so this stuff like this will shape you, of course. In my opinion, it does shape you in a good way. I think it makes you more powerful than weak, if you're capable of processing the grief properly. Okay, stop yapping, woman. I am scouting. I scouted it. We need to find the carcass.
Now, my sisters, my brothers,
The carcass.
warriors, know that
Shai Hulud.
and the masquerades are the
I investigated.
ones who sustain
Filled with packaged food, empty water containers, disturbing number of knives.
my people,
Okay,
and forever live in Shai Hulud.
alright. I need to find a safe spot really quick. Because we need to do an ad break again before you guys get slapped with ads. Should be good, honestly. Other than Sandstorm. But there's no way a Sandstorm gets me here, right? Probably is. One sec. That was interesting. Am I sheltered? Shelter? Shelter? Please, shelter? No shelter. There has to be a rock that gives me shelter. Here? This feels very sheltered. Yay. Alright, let's see. Sorry about it. I don't want to make it about myself. Just my point of view. No worries, James. And even if you do want to make it about yourself, that's alright, man. If I don't feel like it's something that we should talk about, or I don't think it adds any value to people's lives on stream, I won't give it that much attention, I promise. So I appreciate you for sharing, James. Phacil's gonna say that to me, if he hears my Lunaran speeches, nah, it's alright. Like, for me, what's the best way to summarize this? I think the point is that, yes, innately everyone wants to live, right? So I don't think that's something we can debate. If you ask why, I don't think there's a solid answer, right? Other than what Rento already said, which is we're animals, right? We just, like, everything wants to survive. But realistically, if you ask why, it's just like, well, we do, right? And most people will be like, dude, obviously, right? It's like, but then if you ask, obviously what? Obviously why? Most people will come to a halt and you'll realize, well, cause, right? That would be the end. But then for me, that's something that's really, really positive and optimistic, because I usually tell people, but then would you say, okay, that would be the end to life? But I know a lot of people that are not happy with their life. And I'm like, but so realistically, you should be happy just simply with the fact that you're alive, right? Which is already a statistical miracle, right? We've talked about this before. And so I think that's kind of where I talk about this a lot. I don't enjoy that the world really wants to like impregnate our brain with the idea that we're missing something. There's something we need to do. There's something we're lacking. There's something we should be chasing. There's something... FOMO, basically, right? When realistically, the answer is no, there's not. There's really not. And if you go back to the roots of you just wanting to be alive, just wanting to be here, that's enough. Then I think we all get led to the same conclusion. And so that's kind of where like it makes me a really positive and optimistic person whenever I think about stuff like this, despite it sounding like it being a very depressing topic, if you will. So definitely flip it for yourself. Maybe we can call this a mental loop, actually, to stay on the question of the day. That if you catch yourself feeling like you're missing something, feeling like there's something that should be there, just remind yourself, you want to be alive. Like everything in your brain wants to be alive. And if obviously you're someone who doesn't, then you've dipped really far emotionally. That's a bad thing. And that's something we can definitely get help with. And definitely something I personally would love to help with, but the people around you as well, I can guarantee it. And so I think if you've gotten that far emotionally, there's plenty of routes back. Just understand that you have to walk them. And I think it's the beauty of it is it becomes an easy thing once you realize it's your choice to make. So it's difficult until you realize that it's your choice to make. I suppose that's the best way to summarize it. All right, let's take a quick break and then I will answer the rest of chat. Alright guys, get a drink, get a snack, move around, go to the bathroom, you know the drill. Catch you in 5. All right, we're back. Let's see, what did I miss? Is grief really needed? I don't really understand it that well. Oh, this brings up a good. There's who is it? Andrew Garfield, one of the actors who plays Spider-Man. I think he lost his mom or something like that. Someone close to him, and I heard him say this, and I was like, "Yo, that's so incredibly magical." How he described grief. I think a reporter asked him how he feels about the pain and the grief and the emotional distress, if you will, of losing someone so close to you. And he said that he appreciated it, that he likes it, I suppose. And then, you know, people are like, what? And so he described, he thinks grief, let me make sure, I'm paraphrasing here, I don't know the exact way he said it, but something like grief to him is all of your unexpressed love that is bubbling to the surface. And I think that's such an incredibly accurate way to describe grief. And the reason I think that's accurate is because, and you know, for those of you that have been close to people who are dying, you can probably relate to this. If you actually live your life, you know, expressing your love and your care to those around you to the best of your ability, you usually, it's kind of spooky for me to say it like that, but it's usually not as heavy losing someone if you spent your entire life with them, living to the fullest, if you will. So, you know, telling them you love them, making sure you hugged every chance you got, stuff like that. Then the death itself is not as devastating, which to me is very interesting, right? You would think it'd be more devastating, you know, because it's someone you were close to. That's kind of where I'm like, it's interesting. Okay, that dude's tanky. So, props to Andrew Garfield for that statement. Thank you for the welcome backs.
For the lightning word.
Give me a second.
Improved posture, healthy shoulders. These sound appealing?
Yes, drink water, guys. That's true. They do sound appealing. Hello, maybe stab him. Drop. Let's see. Oh, we're a Warframe chat. Okay. No worries, Hank. Let's see what else did I miss. To answer your question, I am doing pretty great. Oh, nice. Say hello to Shib. Warframe. Warframe feels like a good game. Only played it once for a couple hours, but it feels amazing, honestly. I can easily get hooked to that game. Need to watch out because it's so many years old, so far too much content. We go this way, I guess.
Long have the winds of the Coriolis swept across the mountains.
I investigate.
So too have they swept
Belongs to 5 different people. Assortment of items. What? I shot you in the face. Come on. Oy. Oh, stamina. Ooh. Alright. Whoa, I'm getting voiced. Alright. Maybe I shotgun you through the face. Oh, we're good actually. This guy is Jedi. Alright, 1 second. Drink water, guys. That is what Shai Hulud.
excellent.
Energy,
In
yes.
authority.
What is happening? I'm dead. Oh, I saw that coming. Holy crap, those dudes are tough. Alright, good to know. Need to be more careful. Can I spawn here? Oh crap. Those dudes are tough. Wow, 2 deaths. Alright, need to stop underestimating the machine gun. Alright. No need to be so mean, machine gun dudes. Luckily, I'm pretty fast. Them dudes are beefy. Bunny hopping. Wait, it costs energy, not stamina to dash mid-air like that. That is interesting. Okay. Good to know. Okay, at least this guy dies in 1 shot. Alright, let's see. They've streamlined the game a lot. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing about games that are older, right? Sometimes people are like, oh, it's so old, can't be good anymore. But the reality of it, it's usually much better. I was actually playing with Soren, my friend from Denmark. And there was, I don't remember what it was, but something happened. And then I was like, oh yeah, no, never mind. That it does work the way you would think it would work. And I was like, of course it works the way you would think it would work, right? It's an 11 or 12 or 13-year-old game. Like it's had so many years to polish. It has to be very, like, if it's still going, it has to be very good. And it is, honestly. Mechanically speaking, even. Let's see. Give me my stuff. Identify myself. Accept contract. That guy is so beefy. Are you serious? I can't go through his shield, really? Alright, well, good to know. Alright, let's see. Hey, what's up, David? My apologies, it's Scottish. I'm sorry. This is how you can tell I'm from the Netherlands. I don't know. I enjoy both accents, though. Does that count? Let's see. Machine guns are a pain in the butt. You probably should forward the stream a bit, David. I think it started a bit rewinded for you. Rewound? Rewind it? Machine guns are a pain in the butt, but they're weak against the backstab stagger combo. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, just need to be careful with the machine guns. Good to know. Yeah, I suppose it's because the enemies are actually doing damage now, and I'm not used to them doing damage, so this is good for me. At least there's actual PvP content to worry about. Need to be more careful. Guess we're going in. Jim Rohn said, don't let your learning lead to knowledge, let your learning lead to action. Yes. It's the same, it's similar to what, I don't know, the other famous, I think it was Aristotle, where he said, don't think, do. Which, funny enough, most of the time is the right way to go about it. What's happening? It's a dude. I got you. Wait, is this a PvP area? What's happening? No. Alright. I was confused. He looked like a random dude. Oh, this chick just ran at us. Get her. The combos.
You are revealed.
Get her. Yeah, buddies. How do I emote? How do I emote? Hold Q? No, don't hold Q. Hold right click, tab, Tab. Right click. Whatever. I need to be better at this, right? Okay. What do I do here? Find a Chris knife or a Chris knife part. Okay. Hey, it worked. I can grapple, shoot him in the face again. Was I having latency issues? No way, right? Excuse me. Maybe. My dad's surprised I still play the game. The game feels amazing though. Like, I've never played Warframe. That game is so old, and I'll be honest, I'll recommend it live on stream here, just because, like, the fact of the matter is that game, it's been going for so long. Think about it. Like, how many games go for so long? Like, over a decade. So it has to be good, right? And then on top of that, they're still adding stuff to it, so there's still people working on it. So that gives you an idea, like, what are the odds of it being bad? If it's going for 11 years and people are still working on it, I'm just saying. Game feels amazing. Warframe's a thing, guys. Only played it for 2 hours, but the game feels amazing. He's scared to try it because when he used to watch what I'm doing, I was usually zooming to extraction. It can be intimidating, I guess, if you feel like that's what you have to do. But that's the same as saying, oh, you know, when you watch anyone play anything or do anything professionally, oh, then I can't do it because I can't do it like that. It's like, well, it's kind of a weird way to go about it, right? Like, you should just try, and if you enjoy it and you have fun with it, that's good enough. Loot. More loot. Let's see. Time for me to dip. No worries, man. Glad you had fun. Thank you for sharing again, James. Have a good one, bud. Catch you on the next one. You're not any more weird than the next person. You were just sharing more, that's all, James. The only normal people on the planet are the people you don't know well enough. Remember. Not my quotes. Really famous smart people said it. Where do I go from here? Did this? Upstairs? This? This. I found a Chris knife hilt. And then we go... Oh, I need to make a cutaway MK6 as well. Right. Maybe just go here, actually. If I'm here anyway. May as well. One of the guys working on it is very prideful on how optimized it is for even low-gen consoles. Honestly, props to them. I love people like this because it's not really... Like, it's not cool, right? In quotation marks. It's not obvious. And so if there is someone like that that understands, oh, you know, it's also important to make sure that everything under the hood works well. And it's not flashy because you can't see what's under the hood. But that's always a big deal to me. That shows that there's love there, right? There's passion. So honestly, props to them. Yeah, basically, I do feel like you're pretty pro. I feel like you're pretty pro. I am not beating any allegations this stream. Yeah, you're a pro Warframe with vampire. I like it. Props to you. I think I go up. And then we put this here, and then oh, never mind. No, not high enough. Additional elevation 38 meters? Really? So there. All right, all right. Fine. Whoop. This rock should work. Alright then. Pew. Scanning the area. Yeah, pretty chill. Always have to remember I'm not allowed to move during this. I am scan. Did it! Yeah. Scan the area. Oh yeah. Testing station. Although I do feel like maybe this is not the area I'm supposed to be in yet. But the quests are leading me here, so maybe I am supposed to be here? It's interesting. Alright. Oh, oops. Wrong one. There we go. What is this? Oh, it's a representative. Alright, we go here. We go there. This looks interesting.
Someone's here. Reinforcements.
Oh. Playing Team Fortress all over again. What a delayed response here. Alright. I thought for a second he wasn't dead, but he was. This metal? Probably. Got him. Whoa, water? Drink. What is this place? Oh, it's an intel spot. Wow. It's a new layout. Let's see. Last two took a lot of hits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is either where I'm supposed to be or a little bit above where I'm supposed to be, level-wise. I don't think I'm geared for this. Oh well. There's intel. Just get good, they say, right? No. Wait. Oh, this chick and her magic voodoo. Come on. I need to get out of here. Oh! Alright, get good, Phacil. Good. Good. Alright.
Shields up!
That was another dude, right? Oh, I guess not. Oh, this machine gun dude needs to back off. Got him good. See? Just get good, Phacil. No problem. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. See? The generator knows, guys. It always comes to answer our questions. Alan Watts knows. Just be alive, though. Oh, this is duraluminum? Okay. Alright, well, I am duraluing. Luing. You guys know what I mean. I'm dualu. Further north then. Okay. Okay. I am Dupalu. Aluminum ore, yes.
I see someone. Identify
Me
yourself.
too. I identified. Give me all your stuff. Live your life and leave the dying to the dead. I like it. Yeah, it's basically the same wisdom. I told you, you're so wise, Rento. Whoa! Chick came out of nowhere. She's about to voodoo punch me again. I knew it! I can't do anything about that. Voodoo punch chick. Alright. I need a first name for this pillager. We have John Pillager and then Jane Pillager, obviously, right? I feel like that's an easy question, Rental. Please, hard question next time. Can I... This place is huge. What the heck? Excuse me? Playing Counter-Strike all over again? Yankers. No. No machine gun. Oh, too soon. Wait, did it work actually? I'm curious whether you have to wait when I suck the blood out of them. Whether you have to wait for the text to pop up or whether it just grabs the blood right away. Huh. Now let's see. What about the next pillager? Because there's a third. Johann pillager then. Because you have John and Jane. So the next one is Johann. Obviously. You have to wait for the text? Okay. That's so interesting though, because I couldn't re-loot him. Or blood extract him. Re-extract him. This is a cool area. Duraluminum. Probably need to be careful. Kinda scared I'm gonna get sniped one shot. Okie dokie. Well, YOLO. Sorry, Carpe Diem. Need to stick to my age. Did he just say lightning bolt? He probably did actually. Having schizo moments in Minecraft, hearing spice explosions from your stream. Yeah, relatable. This is relatable when nurses have night shifts. I'm sure Creek can relate as well. If you're like sleeping after you had a night shift, so it's like 10 a.m. when you're sleeping, every now and again your brain will trick you and then you'll hear like an IV beeping or something. And you'll be like, oh, I need to go to my patient. And then you realize, oh wait, I'm home. So definitely relatable. Very relatable. Oh, definitely never been here before. Aluminum.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163.
Número
I'm Dr. Wen.
163. Give me the really good loot then. No. No, too aggressive. Oh, too aggressive, Phacil. Don't be noob. Not low level enemies anymore. Please, no noob. Did that work? No. Alright. Guess I just bugged out on the other one. You do have to wait for the text. Alright. I think I have permanent alarm fatigue. Alarm fatigue is the term used to describe when nurses don't react to beeps anymore, guys. This is relatable as well. I try to be really aware of it, but I definitely have some alarm fatigue. Damn, I have to mine if I want to improve my standing with Vox Solaris. Probably. Well, I feel like a game like that, like Warframe, definitely would have some sort of reputation system. So, makes sense. No. Oh, come on. Alright. We're good. Duralumalumanum. I have no idea if any of this loot is good, but I'm assuming it's at least decent because it's higher tier. But assumptions are bad, actually. So maybe I don't assume. It's a level 5 Holtzman shield? Wowsies. I take. I went from 3 to 5. Okay. Maybe I'm definitely not in the right place. Am I full on backspace? No. Bummer. Which means... Please? Wait. Wait. Jeez, alright, calm down. Oh.
Water is mine.
My water is yours? Calm down. This we drop. This we get plenty. Oh, the batteries. That's the weight as well. Alright, let's see. Is that when alarms don't wake you up anymore? Yeah, basically. Basically, Rental. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, we don't pick up on pumps beeping. Travel cures narrow thinking. Yes or no, team? So traveling across the world. There are several reputation places. Yeah, exactly. I could imagine a game like that has reputation. Let's see. I probably needed to empty my bags before I came here, but too late now. 50-50? Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. We're leaning towards yes. Full backpack's not bueno, man. This I can drop actually. This I drop, this I drop, this I drop, that I drop, this I drop, that I drop. Good. Yes, the answer is yes. I don't think this is debatable. I think, well, depends on how you travel, of course. But if you travel actually to explore any country, then yes. You will definitely get a more expanded, a more or less narrow-minded view on life. So definitely travel, guys. Experiences will always trump having money. So go for experience, don't go for money. Is the sand shroud some kind of landfish? Maybe. That's a good question, actually. Meeting foreigners is already enough to change worldview. Imagine going to places they're from. Yeah. Yeah, the answer is definitely yes here, guys. So if you're ever curious what you let me phrase it more concretely. If you're ever at a point in your life where you're not sure what to do and you feel kind of stuck and you just don't know where to go, and maybe the degree you signed up for isn't what you hoped it would be, maybe maybe the degree isn't what you signed up for, maybe you find yourself in a situation where you're not confident the degree is something you're going to be able to do. You know, whatever the situation is in life where you feel stuck is probably the right word. Traveling is a really good idea. It's going to put everything into perspective for you. I usually describe this to younger students. Like I've talked about this on stream, I think maybe once before. Like I've gone to a country called Sri Lanka, which is close to India. And Sri Lanka is a very poor country in comparison to Western countries, okay? And so I described what you have to realize is sometimes people are like, yeah, it doesn't matter if they're poor because, you know, food is cheaper as well. It's like, well, no, you have to put it proportionally to each other. And it's not like, oh, they make 50% less money. It's much less, by the way, but it's not like, oh, they make 50% less, but the food is also 50% cheaper. And so therefore it's the same. That's not how it works. Like they make like 500% less and the food is maybe 100% cheaper, right? So if you feel your food is expensive, you have to understand for people like this, it's completely different. So it's a whole different world, and it's going to make you much more grateful for what you have, but also it's going to show you how easy it is to change the world. And the best example I give of this is in Sri Lanka. When I went, this is 6 years ago, I think. When I went, the monthly salary was like, not confident, like 300-400 euros. And minimum wage here is like 1,400-1,500 euros. So 3 times higher. And so we went to a place where we needed to buy some water. Long story short, okay? And if you buy water in the Netherlands, you buy a big bottle of water. It'll cost you maybe 1.50, okay? €1.50. Maybe, depending on where you buy it, maybe 1, maybe 1.50, maybe 2, okay? So we went to a store there, and it was actually $1. It was just 1, which is cheap for us. But then as we got to know the country, and I'm a curious guy, so I would like ask locals what things cost, and they would give me tourist prices, and I would ask them, what does it cost for you? And they would always look at me worried, like, does this tourist not want to pay the... And I'd be like, no, I don't mind paying it, I'm just curious. And the discrepancy is gigantic, right? So as a tourist, you pay like 5 times more, but it's still dirt cheap for you, okay? But so at one point I remember there was an old man like standing on a corner somewhere with like a cardboard box with like 4 water bottles in there, and like it was like a sign on it saying water was like, I think it was like 100 rupees, which is like 50 cents, so it's even cheaper, okay? And I remember going there, and I'm used to paying $2 for it, and so instead of paying $2 for it, I paid 3, so I gave him 600 rupees, and the man started crying, okay? And so he was like really emotional. We could tell he didn't speak a word of English. And so just to put it in perspective for you, I can give someone 3 euros in a country right now, and they will be so emotionally distraught, so happy, so joyful that someone would give them that it makes them cry. Okay, that's the context. And so you have to keep these things in perspective for yourself whenever you're like confident that you understand life and that you have it down and you have everything properly arranged and organized. You don't, right? You don't, I promise. I don't, no one does. But whenever I go there, it's a really good reminder for me as well. Whenever I find myself like, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I'm getting really good in my life now, reminding myself, you're fine, dude. Stop letting the world get in your head. Everything is fine, everything's peachy, there's nothing left to do. Everything you do, it should be something you want to do, no more, no less. And so those are good things to keep in context for yourself. So if you're ever like, I don't know how to get that perspective, travel. The answer is travel. If you're not happy in boiling water, yeah, I'm hoping everyone gets this one. Well done, Rental, well done. No, I'll leave it like this actually. There's no ring or anything, right? No. Okay. To the next one. Do I go downstairs or did I come up? I don't remember. I don't remember. Nope. I go down.
Shields up! Where's my backup?
Gather. I need bag space. Bag space. Definitely need bag space. I can drop this. This. No, wait. I need to drop something heavy. Drop the weight. I guess I dropped the boogie thread. Ah, we're good. Did I find Omen? Search for Omen is completed. Okay. Oh crap, I forgot to hand it in. Bomber. Okay, I guess I get out of here. Alrighty, ready. Oh, making pace with the quests at least. Nope. What's the fastest way out of here? Is it this way? That's down. Oh, I've not been here? I need to make sure I chop this chick before she does the voodoo kung fu punch you in the face thing. It's problematic. Okay, I need to empty my bags very badly. Wrong way. Wrong way. These points of interest are getting much bigger, which is pretty cool about this game, honestly. I didn't expect it to get this much more in depth, but it does make perfect sense, to be fair. It makes sense. Oh. I didn't clear all of it.
Desert Botanical Testing Station.
That's okay, I'm questing. Focus on quests. And I need to empty my bags really bad. Oh my goodness. Run. Come on. I just want to empty my bags. Oh, I probably should go, because tomorrow I'm probably going to be building again. I probably should go gather some money and then buy the tradey stuff. Although I probably don't have the materials for it, but that's okay. That's okay. Marcos says hi. Hello, Marcos. Kalispera. Say Kalispera for me. Which is good evening in Greek. Henry Ward Beecher says, hold yourself for somebody else expects of you. Yes. Because if you reach for the stars, then you will land on a cloud. Kanye said that. Other than that, I do feel he's kind of weird, but that was a good phrase. What is this place? Oh. Misataril. It is a long flight. Oh, Stern wants to party. Let's party. I will be building tomorrow, Stern. But I'm hoping to have Atreides stuff so I can make all the other walls Atreides stuff. So we can just convert everything to Atreides stuff. I do feel like it's time. It's time to upgrade guild base. What do you mean supervising? You're going to be building with me, monkey. I don't need a manager, I need a teammate. I'm laying out plans right now. Yeah, but you're just gonna make a really big square tower. I don't want to make a big square tower. I feel like you're at an age where phallic shapes are still a thing. I'm just picking, I'm picking. I am peeking. What do we need for our trading stuff anyway? What, should we farm some materials so we can build tomorrow? We probably should, right? Plastone? What do we need for plastone? Where do we get basalt? North? Can you farm basalt? If you farm enough basalt for tomorrow, we can convert the base to Atreides. So everything looks Atreides. Hey, what's up, Wisdom? That's well done. How you doing, bud? We can't? That's way too much. What are you talking about? Just farm, dude. Way too much. Stop being such a pansy. You just... One of us brings a boogie. One of us brings an ornithopter. And then we go. Stop being a pansy. You just farm. How are you doing, Wisdom? This. I need manes. Sand engine thingamajiggy, okay. Power gauntlets. Okay. Spark sword. Alright, time to go buy the thingamajiggy. It's not the mats I'm scared of. If we convert everything, I'm gonna have to redesign everything. Yeah, redesign it. Stop being a pansy. I thought you were not a pansy. Okay. I thought your title was Marquez. More like Jester Stern. Do it, Stern, you can do. I believe in you, Sterny boy. Do. It's gonna be more than one stream? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. How's your shift, Wisdom? Let it be more than one stream, Stern. Stop FOMOing. If you rush through life, you will get to the end and then realize you were supposed to enjoy the journey. If you can get some interns to slay. No, you farm the mats, dude. We farm the mats together. Go. Stop being a pansy. Get on it. We can do. Just do. I'll start, but I won't be redoing. Okay, I'll redo everything then. Farm the mats. This game has no content. Speed ran the game day one. Yeah, this is a lot of people. Human mind, man. Especially when you're young, to be fair. I don't think I'm old, but I am old enough to understand that if I speedrun something, it is really dumb of me to then complain that there's no content. That's really weird. Those two don't mesh. Let's see. I figured out what to run for the D&D one-shot at the end of this month. You're running it at the end of this month? Okay. You mean for Phacil Gaming or for your friends? What are we talking about, Wisdom? What did Stern say? Seeing as some things don't have a direct counterpart. Well, then we redesign, man. Stop being a pansy. Stern is being a pansy. Maximum pansy mode. Engage. For you. Okay, right. If you actually design it for Phacil Gaming, I will do. I cheated. Normally you can't put that vehicle in the bag here, but I cheated. Give me the building blocks.
Welcome back. What can I show you?
The building blocks. Show me the building blocks. Yes! Yes! Do I not have... I need more reputation. She gave me the building blocks. Yes! I have it, guys. I am ready for tomorrow's building stream. I did undo. But for now, I still need to hand in some quests here, apparently, actually. Where, though? Oh, here. Of course it's Andrea. I'll do the int stuff. Okay, no worries. As long as we rebuild everything to a tradie style, I don't care, Stern.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Here's my report.
I have a dossier on that pseudonym. His real name is Turgan Hauer.
Turgan Hauer, how do we find him?
Based on his normal patterns of observed activity, his most probable location currently is Desert Testing Station number 142.
Okay.
Raid the station. Find the Red Scorpion, aka Turgan Hauer, and any evidence on the whereabouts or contents of the container in question.
Gotcha.
That would be advisable. My prediction on his location loses accuracy with every minute that passes.
Okay. Let's go get Turgan Hauer. Where the heck is Turgan Hauer? The trail. There he is. Turgan Hauer, man. Whoopa. I'm ready for the building stream. Can you help Stern farm Plastone so tomorrow we can convert the guild base to a tradies? Can I ask that? And now she's like, no, I have Warframe stuff to do and Minecraft stuff and Genshin Impact, and now Phacil's gonna ask me to... Yes. Please? Only if you want to, of course. Remember, only if you want to. Forgot the other 8? Okay, no worries. No worries. Only if you want to. Vehicle, please. There we go. And there we go. Stern has Minecraft stuff to do as well. Okay, okay. No worries. I will get on it tomorrow. Let's see. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. I like that. Theodore Roosevelt said that, apparently. I think the right thing, in quotation marks, is actually often not as complicated as people like to make it. I think more often than not, the right thing is pretty obvious. We just don't like admitting it to ourselves because it's hard to do. Usually it requires a little bit of sacrifice. Righty. Gangnam Style. Definitely been here before. I think I just came here actually. I forgot to drop the blood. Ay, 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 ay. It's alright, whatever.
Someone's here.
Someone is here. Hello? Let me out. This is easier enemies, I believe, though. Yeah. Alright. That's the good news. $128 already. I'm making pace.
There's someone here.
Dude. Good. How do you feel about enforcing taxes on a baron? I feel like everyone should get taxed. Taxes for everyone. I do feel like the people that we give control over our taxes, though, that is something we should be even more strict about. No worries, Creek. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Hope you're having a good week. Have a good rest of your week as well, man. My best to Connor as well. And your family, of course. Oh, I appreciate the support, Greg. Thank you for leaving the stream on. Lurk away. I shall have a number again. Okay, okay. Oh. 2 shots, 2 shots. 1, 2, good enough. Do, 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 do. No secret switches? Where's the red scorpion? I feel like the jump dashing is really bad for the accuracy of a gun. Though normal dashing is fine, apparently. Okay, great. You'll all work for a deity of law and order. And your job for the one shot will be to tax a baron. Okay, I like this context. Alright, definitely. Actually, if you post something, I'll put it... Actually, can you post in the announcement channel on the Discord? I think you can, right? I feel like I gave you permission. If not, then post it in the D&D channel and I'll copy paste it for you. And then once I get a chance, I'll give you permission. Oh, come on. Access granted. $165 weight. Stuff's heavy. My suspensor belt is replaced. Okay. Luckily. Pointless to waste a shot. Don't have Discord on phone? We'll check it now. Okay, no worries. Let me know. Just send me a message on Discord, man. Or just post it, of course, and then I'll copy paste. Come on, stop wasting the shot, Phacil. Okie dokie. Red scorpion, please.
State your business.
My business is your face. Where's the hidden bookcase? One of these moves. Which one moves?
I need reinforcements.
Alright. I do think I have to call it here. And I need to take a quick ad break again, or people get slapped.
Sector weather alert. A large
So
sandstorm
run to a
is
safe
approaching.
spot. Call it a day. We got some good quests done today. Wait, is someone shooting me? Oh, it's Sturny Boy. I need to find a safe spot. Oh, this is safe enough, I think. Probably. Alright, safe enough. Safe enough. Alright, we're gonna do a quick ad break and then I'll be back for 15 minutes of chill. Alright guys, done with Dune for today. Let's do some chill. Quick 5-minute break, guys. Get a drink, get a snack. Then we hang out. See you in 5. And we're back. Red, red, green, purple, orange. Purple, purple, purple. Orange, yellow, red. I feel like when I was looking at those mini games, I didn't make them for the record, of course. It's the same person that makes the integration, so we can see both YouTube and Twitch chat. That's the guy that makes it. And so I was like, oh, this guy added a lot of mini games. He just used to have the Battle Royale, if you remember. That's what he used to have. He added like 10, 15 mini games. And so when I saw those, I was like, okay, that looks like it could be fun. I have no idea what type of graphics he implemented, but it's I was testing it the same way you guys are testing it. So it's fun. It's fun. We'll see. Maybe there's really cool fireworks. Who knows? Yeah. I've had a good week, I'll be honest. It's been peaceful. I have had 2 patients who died, but they died very peacefully. So that's actually a very fulfilling thing, funny enough. If you can offer people that, you know, it's arguably one of the best gifts, right? A tranquil, a peaceful parting with life, if you will. So I think that's definitely one of those things that in the beginning I couldn't imagine it, couldn't fathom it, and then over time I realized how important it really is. And you know, the standard philosophical gibberish of, at the end of the day, death is part of life. It's just the final destination. We're all headed for it. We just gotta have fun on our way there. And then when it comes, then you welcome it with open arms. There's no other way to go about it. Every other way is agony, probably. For lack of a better word. Although I do think that's the accurate word for it. Hello, Hank. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Still warframing? Or are you watching something with Shib? There are always good moments. Obviously, when a patient passes, there are always really good moments to reflect. I'm very content with my life. And it's like we were talking about earlier on stream, right? The whole notion of everyone wants to live, duh, stupid, right? Is actually a very interesting notion in itself. Because if you are someone that agrees with that, then again, I would say, but then you're also saying that you should be content with your life, right? And the reason why I would connect those two is because if I were to say, okay, then we can make it all stop and end here, most people would be like, yo, dude, back off, right? But at the same time, we're really capable of seeing what we have as something negative, as something incomplete, as something left unfulfilled, if you will. And I think that's a really big mistake. I think the problem is that everything that we do, I think most of the time, I definitely had this problem. We want things to be done, in quotation marks, right? It has to be done. And if it's not done, then we can't be happy with it. And I think that's a really... I keep saying I think, obviously, because I don't know for a fact and I can't prove it, but I'm a very firm believer in that when you look at the things you do as something that needs to be done and something that you can't be content with until it's done, you're missing a very big point and a very big part of life, which is that whenever you finish one thing, you're always going to move on to the next. And so if you say, well, I don't feel like I can be content with something until it's done, you're basically saying, I'm living my life checkpoint to checkpoint. And the problem is that if you make that your life's mentality, most of your life is not on a checkpoint. It's on your way to the next. And so this is where the whole metaphor of, you gotta enjoy the journey, not the destination. I think that is probably some of the best, if not the best wisdom for feeling happy and feeling fulfilled. When you realize The destination is fun and fulfilling and happy, but the journey just as much. And then obviously you win regardless of what you're doing. Whether you've hit a checkpoint, whether you're moving past a checkpoint, it doesn't matter. You're enjoying everything. And I think enjoying it is the art of understanding you've been granted something that very, very few of us get, which is a chance to live, basically. I was having this talk with one of those patients. That's why why I'm pondering it. I think a lot of people have a tendency, if not everyone, probably everyone. I think if you're going to pass away, if you're on your deathbed, philosophical talks are the way to go. I think it's some of the best talks to have at that point in time in your life. So yeah, for sure. All right, how's your week, guys? How's your week? All right, let's swap topics for the last 10 minutes. Hank didn't answer. Hello, Hank? Are you watching a movie? Are you playing Warframe? What are you doing? Let me read. Red, red, green, purple, green, yellow, blue, purple, green, red, orange, purple, blue. Don't die, Phacil, especially during ad break. I'm hoping I didn't. I logged off in a semi-safe corner, I think. If not, I'm in trouble. Thank you. Hello, Rental. And hello, Wisdom. Weeks too long, too hot. What's the temperature there, Wisdom? Texas gets really hot, right? Is Texas one of those states that gets like 40, 50 degrees Celsius? I feel like Texas is one of those extremely hot states, right? Sorry, we haven't been yapping too much. No worries. I know you're paying me 1 Oxy token per minute to yap. Once per 10 minutes you have to yap if you want Oxy tokens. And technically, I don't mind if you don't yap. It's a reward. Yeah, you just have to say something once every 10 minutes. What is 100 Fahrenheit in temperature? Let me see. What is 100 Fahrenheit in temperature? Boom. 100 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 37. Okay, that's pretty hot. Holy crap. 30 to 35 is hot for me. So 37 is very hot. All right. That's pretty hot. What's like the hottest it's gotten for you, Wisdom, recently? So this year. Chain Pillager needs to go home. No. What about Johan? How is Johan Pillager doing? Currently warframing? Was watching a movie. Yeah, I read that part. Okay, alright. Is Shib playing Warframe with you, Hank? I feel like Shib would probably enjoy a game like that as well. Oh no, we're about to get Stern bragging with his Oxy tokens again. I appreciate your support, Stern. Thank you for being here, bud. This week felt solid. Ready to embrace the weekend. Oh, I love it, man. Honestly, Hank, you have a fantastically positive attitude. I can tell that the people that are getting to know you here, obviously I've known you for years now, I can tell that they're noticing it as well. I hope you stay this way forever, but stay positive, bud. Stay positive. We need as much positivity as we can get. I think, actually, let me rephrase that. I think, in my opinion, most people are very, very positive. The problem with positive people is, just like with reviews, like if you go to check reviews, like if someone has something to complain about, they'll take the time and effort to go complain about it. But if someone's happy and content with something, then they don't. They don't take the time to write a review. Right? And that's a really frustrating phenomenon, because then from the outside, it just looks like something's garbage. But it only looks that way because everyone that's happy with it doesn't say anything. And everyone that's not, like, gets on a stage and grabs a microphone. And so this is kind of where, for you, I would say, Hank, it's more about that I enjoy that. I noticed this when I met you years ago. You have a habit of highlighting and saying stuff like, I just wanted to say that I really enjoy the type of person you are. And like, you would say stuff like that to people, and I would be like, hell yeah, that's exactly what we need. People taking the time to, in quotation marks, not complain, but compliment. So grabbing a microphone to say something positive, if you will. He has to be pacified. Maybe calm down with Jane Pillager. 110. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, man, honestly. Yeah, so it is a hot state. It's pretty close to the equator, right? Texas is like middle south, is my guess. Let's see, yesterday I was cleaning the ovens using a new sponge and a strong cleaning solution. Got a bunch of cleaning solution on my arms, which is a bit corrosive. Ooh, yeah, you need to be careful with that, Hank. That's toxic, man. Literally, not metaphorically. Water is almost always the answer, but I think some cleaning solutions are the exception. That is true. Water does a lot already. I'm glad the burn is gone, man. Watch out, Hank. What's up, 2IQ? How are you doing? How is life treating you, sir? Texas is Mexico's hat. Okay, alright. Oh, that's a really good metaphor. I don't think I'll ever forget that. 2IQ, to remind you, you have a proposal for me to do. Oh, you guys are getting married? Okay. That sounds more suspicious than expected. Yes, Rental. I do, however. It's not a proposal. It's an... Oh, you're not getting married. Okay, right. Alright. I'm assuming everyone in the Phacil gaming community is invited once you two get married. If not, I will be highly disappointed. In Rental. Maybe 2IQ a little. Probably mostly Rental. I was very hopeful, but no. No. Almost turn. Doing great. Life is treating me bad. Oh, you stubbed your toe twice. Why did you stub your toe twice? Did you rest too little? What's happening? The world is stressing me out. Why is the world stressing you out? I thought you were like hitting on girls and stuff. Everything was coming together. What is happening? Oh, see? Proposal coming soon. Called it. What do you, what do you mean you're awful at walking? Are you... Is there a new cabinet in your house? Like, what's happening? Oh yeah, we can do this. We can do a Minecraft wedding. I'm in. I'm in. I will Google like a ceremonial wedding speech for you guys. Don't you worry. We got this. Came on too strong, Rental. Gotta play hard to get. No, you don't. Actually, oh god, let me sit up straight for this. There's a really fun... I have no idea what this guy is. He's probably some sort of relational therapist. Maybe he's a psychologist. I don't know what he is, right? I don't know his name either. But he pops up in YouTube shorts. But he talks about like how we're weird about dating and stuff. And a lot of the stuff he says has very solid neurological and psychological foundations. I know that much. But I'll give you an example of something he says, right? He says, you shouldn't play hard to get as a woman. You should play really easy at first. And then you play hard to get. But if you play hard to get from the beginning, then you're just going to scare away any guy that's possibly interested in you. So you need to like be willing to smile at a guy. You need to be willing to show some sort of interest. And then once they're committed to talking to you, then you're, yeah, of course, then you do you and you make sure that you have your standards and you have your limits and you protect yourself and you name it. But you have to, like, the beginning has to be openable, right? There has to be an entrance. And I love the way he explained it. He said something like a lot of women are like, oh, I only get the bad boys and the guys that cheat on you. And then he would talk about, yeah, but you have to understand that, 80 to 90% of guys don't have the confidence to randomly walk up to you and just ask you stuff, right? Just talk to you and just show interest. And so if you're hard to get from the beginning, you're only going to get the 10%. But that 10% is probably like, they're either borderline narcissistic or sociopaths or maybe psychopaths, right? So it's like, do you really want the 10%? Probably not, okay? Right? And so you want the 90%. The 90% are fantastic human beings. You're going to love these guys, right? But that 90% is also like, oh, she's probably going to think I'm a creep and she probably, right? And so be easy for the first like 15 seconds. So the guy knows, hey, if he walks up to you and says hello, you're not gonna eat him alive, right? So it's just I really enjoyed the way he expressed this, the way he explained it. So props to him, honestly. Let's see. Dude, I am hitting on girls and stuff, but the world is crazy. Why are you not hitting on girls? Why is the world crazy? I first stubbed it on the ground trying to jump over ant poison. Don't ask. I ask. Why are you jumping over? Well, can you not walk around the ant poison? Hello? Let's see. I meant for the fact he can't walk straight. He'll be okay. I jumped up a single stair and since I'm wearing socks, slid on the hardwood floor into the... That's like a... I feel like this is a Looney Tunes scene. What's happening? Exactly. Be easy for the first 15 seconds. That. Yes, because women, if you say no and it's a good guy, they're just gonna walk away. Exactly, because that's what normal human beings do, guys. So be easy for the first 15 to 20 seconds and then have your standards. Give them all gifts and withhold it. Yeah, unless you don't want to withhold it. That's the point, right? Also works on making friends. Making friends should be a lot easier in theory, but having romantic interest, having sexual interest in someone is something that obviously can trigger a lot of, I'm going to call it societal issues, right? So you have your whole hashtag Me Too and all of this and your sexism and your racism and your, I don't like you, like go ham, right? But so if you're like, well, I'd love to meet someone and I think this person's interesting, right? Most guys will, like, if they are interested in you, they still won't talk to you because they're like, oh god, well, she probably has a boyfriend and she probably, there's all of this. And so you being willing to like smile at a guy or to like just make eye contact for a second, right? So they know, oh, well, maybe she doesn't have a boyfriend, right? If you give them that much, first 10 to 15 seconds, again, not my theories, but if you give them that much, I love the way this guy explained it, then the door's open and then from there you can have your talk and then you can decide whether it was a good idea or not. But at least you'll know, right? You're past the opening, if you will, which is arguably the hardest part. Be as flamboyant as possible to gain the spotlight, then relax. Yeah. Boom, people want to get to know you. Exactly. I don't talk to many women. And no, the ant poison crosses the whole garage. Okay, right. You don't have to talk to many women. Just one. You can. You have my permission. Wow. It's an open relationship. Props to you guys. The world's crazy because of politics, and I feel like saying that alone is enough to explain it. Yeah, that's fair. I'm hearing crazy stuff about America. Fun fact, some guys have an innate ability to detect a boyfriend. No, it's called paranoia. Let's see. And shutting down bad conversations or walking away is a basic part of being adult. Yeah, exactly. Alright, couple more chat thingies and then I gotta bounce. When I went to ask for the doctor girl's number and I was too late, I immediately knew she had a boyfriend, which then led me to being ready for her saying she has a boyfriend the next day. And maybe you're just being paranoid because for all you know, she didn't. Yeah, like this is a true story. I have an acquaintance of a friend of a cousin of an aunt who lives in the United States, and they like apparently like, what is it, like the border, the whole Trump exporting people, if you will. Like apparently he got picked up and like no one's been able to get a hold of him. Like no one has any idea where he is. And I was like, are you serious? Like at all? Like no, like so he's not in his own country. He's not in the US. And people are like, where the hell is he? So there's really weird stuff happening over there. So I'm probably gonna get shut down by the feds here in a second, but it's kind of spooky, I'll be honest. I'm assuming it's not millions, but it's probably thousands, which is already scary. Let's see. No, I have that sense in me. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure it's paranoia. Spidey sense. But for low IQ individuals. No, I'm pretty sure it's paranoia. Yeah, we're just sending people places. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't date American women of any affiliation, alright? Give it time, give it time. Plenty of fantastic women out there. Plenty. The majority even. Where? They don't tell us. They just tell us we're great again. Alright, propaganda's a thing. They shipped a lot of people to El Salvador. Yeah, this is kind of what we're worried about because the dude's Colombian, alright? And I'm assuming... I'm assuming there's plenty of Americans that think that's the same thing, but it's not, okay? That's like saying Philadelphia is the same thing as... Pennsylvania is the same thing as Texas or something like that. You guys would be like, that's dumb. Yeah, fair. You are correct. What? That is crazy, actually. This is crazy. Really? A part of the Constitution got deleted? That's crazy. All right. Wow. That's actually really scary. The fantastic American women don't want relationships until their 40s or got married right away in the 20s. There is women out there, Wisdom. Stop it. You just gotta go through it. You gotta ask. You gotta walk up to a woman. Be willing to say hi. Got added back. And the reasoning was coding issues. What are they coding then? That's deleting entire portions of the Constitution. That is very interesting, yeah. That is spooky stuff, man. No worries, I don't mind politics. I know a lot of people are like, oh, if you do politics, then we gotta talk about everything, guys. If we're not willing to talk about stuff, we're screwed. That's all it is. So hopefully things get better, more stable, more humane. Let's use humane. It's probably the best summary, the best word to summarize what we should aim for, in my opinion, of course. Let's see. Oh, I used to talk to random people to build talking skills. No expectations. Didn't try to meet them again. Just learn stuff. Yeah, exactly. This is a really... Oh, this is a fantastic... I'm going to end the stream on this one. That is a fantastic way to go about it. If you're ever like, oh, I feel uncomfortable talking to random people, then this is definitely what you should do. Just walk up to people when you're having a drink somewhere, when you're ordering a coffee, you know, whatever it is you're doing. And just, you know, ask, hey, can I sit here? Right? And then sometimes people will say no, but a lot of times people will go, yeah. And you can just be like, hi, I'm this. I do this for a living. Who are you? Right? A lot of people are like, this is interesting, right? There's plenty of people that are going to be like, yo, not in the mood. But there's also a lot of people who are like, okay, all right. And so believe it or not, that's probably the best way. Exposure, basically, right? It's the term. You get to know people. That's how it's going to happen, if it's going to happen for you. I know a lot of people that are pretty old that still feel awkward about it, but the reality of it is most human beings are kind, and this is the fastest way to really get that through to your head, which is randomly talking to people. That is fair. Thank you for that, Crane. Alright guys, I gotta bounce out for today again. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you guys had a good time on stream. I had fun chilling with you. I had a good time as always, and I really appreciate you guys sharing your stories and honestly talking about everything. It's still something that I quite enjoy. Like I said, drink water, guys.
Improved posture, healthy shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
And sit up straight. Thank you, Stern. Like I said, it's just something that to me is the most important thing. I got into content creation to share a mindset, to share positivity, to share optimism. And I feel like you guys are definitely, at least my proof that there's some value there. So I appreciate you guys keeping me company, and I hope that it's still, that seeing my face on camera still gives you guys some sort of positive vibes. If that's the case, I'm very content and thankful. Thank you so much. Catch you tomorrow, and if not, catch you this Saturday. And if not, then have a good week. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye-bye.